Yeah, I think I will, unless you want to. Yeah, I'll get it. I'll get it. Okay. That's better. Um, Lighting is good. Camera's good. Just need to make sure. Link is sent out to the various places it need be. Oh boy, it's been a few days since my last stream, that's for sure. I'm waiting for this silly bot to work, but honestly... Never mind. The second I give up on the bot, it comes through. Okay, I think we're... excuse me, I think we're just about good enough to start playing. Hello Ace, hello Calypso, welcome, welcome. So, while I haven't had time to stream, I have had time to do some grinding. So you'll notice each of these characters have a little bit of a unique look. Well, the reason for that is I've got a lot of them ground out pretty hard. So for Asta, currently he's a tier 5 hero with maxed warrior, martial artist, mage, thief, sailor, armamentalist, gladiator, pirate. That's it. Maribel, she's currently a druid, tier 7 druid. She's got mage, priest, dancer, troubadour, jester, sage, luminary, mastered with druid on the way, and Ruff is a champion who has warrior, martial artist, priest, thief, shepherd, gladiator, monster masher, paladin completed with a tier 3 champion. I literally grinded these guys as high as I could go, but once Maribel hit level 25, there's literally nowhere accessible in the game currently I can go to grind anymore, so... yeah, I had to end it there. But, for now, we are... oops. Going out into the world because we need to continue in the story. And the next thing in the story is to take on the bandits. Now, we can't interact with the sleepy bandit. If we interact with the sleepy bandit, he's gonna chew us up and spit us out. We don't want that. But we do, I think, want to go into this cave. And we have safe passage now. So we might as well use that. No damage. Yeah, so there is a chance we are wildly overpowered now. But we'll see. We'll see.
Alright, mate. So tell me, which way's All Trades Abbey from here?
Get lost.
Alright, in you go. Put your feet up for a while.
Oh, shoot. I've lost my... one sec. Maybe it... Okay. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I misplaced my ring, and I needed it. Okay, let's see what this guy says.
Come on then, which way's all trades Abby from here?
Hang about. Are you sure this lot's with us?
Well, there's only one way to find out, ain't there?
That's why I asked a top secret question, you big div.
Come on then, out with it. Which way's all trades Abby?
Get lost. We know it.
Bingo. Alright then, in you go.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's a piece in here if I've ever seen one.
You look familiar. Can't for the life of me remember where I've seen you before, though. Bah, I'm getting stupider by the day. Same. I can feel it. Won't be long before I'm as thick of as old Pushak.
Ever since the boss got his hands on that weird piece of stone, he ain't been the same. Won't stop gibbering on about the Demon King. Ain't right if you ask me. Bet you... Firmly locked? Look at that guy. He's evil incarnate. Oh! I wonder how many clumps I'll be burying up in there next tomorrow. To be honest, I reckon I get more job satisfaction sticking people in the ground than I do from robbing them. Look at that guy, it's ominous.
You knew? My name, I know. Patrick Stinkenheimer. You know what food is? My job making food. Food! Lots of food for hungry bandits.
Thanks for the intel. The boss has a screw loose, if you ask me. I wouldn't have given the time of day to that doddery old warrior, let alone believed every word he said. You would have thought the old codger giving him a diamond, not so dusty old bit of rock. And now all we hear is Demon King this and world in danger that. We're bandits, not bleeding politicians. We've been overdoing it a bit lately with Robin and the general raising, I reckon. The guards over at All Trades Abbey have got their beady eyes on us. But the boss keep telling us it causes even more trouble. Come and have a go if you think you're enough, seems to be his old philosophy. If you say so. Oh, some manure.
No matter how many times we explain something to him, he just goes and makes exactly the same mistake. However, though making Patrick Stengenheimer a chef was a good idea and needs their bleeding heads examined. Actually, Patrick needs his head examined, now I come to think of it. I've got a feeling his brains are rotting.
Why is that guy not like a main... Who's it? Why is this a monster who looks like he's trying to dress up like a hero? Oh, a bandit's key. Let's go see if it works on their locked door. It does. Iron lance. Iron shield. Can't say that either of those are overly exciting. I'm pretty sure that's a downgrade for me. Yep. And that's a downgrade. I see. feel like I was literally not ready to start streaming today. Okay. Now let's go talk with a boss. Come on, boss. Bossman. Ready to fight ya?
Are you looking for the bandit chief by chance?
Yes.
Well, guess what? You found him. Yes, I may be lacking somewhat in stature, but I still run things around here. So I'm guessing you've come to take on bandits and show them who's boss, correct? Excellent. Please be my guest.
Oh, we're fighting him. Alright, let's go. So what do we have for spells now? We have Kefrizzle. Get nuked. Whew. What other spells do we have? Sizzle, sizz, ka-sizzle. Boom, swoosh, zap, kazapple, kaswoosh, maelstrom. Kamikaze. Let's try kazap. We murdered him. We murdered him to death.
Well, wait a second. You've proven your point. I can see how powerful you are. Just hear me out, will you, please?
Yes.
Okay, first things first. This is for you.
Oh, yellow fragment. Okay.
I've been waiting for a long time to meet someone worthy of that fragment. It's supposed to be passed from a weaker warrior to one who can prove themselves stronger, you see. I have no idea how it all got started. Well, that's not exactly true. I do have a little theory. You know how they say the Demon King was destroyed? I don't think he was. Not completely, anyway. And now someone is trying to use these tablet fragments to warn us that there's terrible danger up ahead. Look, I know these probably sound like the rantings of a madman, but please, at least bear them in mind. Anyway, the fragment is your responsibility now. You can either find someone stronger to pass it on to, or use it for whatever it's intended for. Oh, and if the mention of the Demon King piques your interest, you might want to pay a visit to the island of La Bravure. It's east of here. If the rumors are true, the descendants of the legendary warriors of the Almighty live there.
Hold on. Let's take a note. So the island east of all trades has descendants of the Almighty. Maybe not strictly speaking true, but generally that. So, I don't know if we can actually access that yet, though. But we'll, no, not that, you foolish. Oh, the chest here. We totally missed. We ran right past it. Captain's coat. Yeah, not what I wanted. It's more style, but not more defense. And until we get to something in this game that requires defense or style of us, we're not interested in it. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say there is no island east of here, but there is an island way east of here. We have to go check it out still. I totally forgot we hadn't even checked that island out yet. Yes, I'd like to head on my ship. Okay, we need to head this way. We have to go quite far, but we'll make it. We'll make it. That dot in like the dead center north out in the middle of the water really bugs me. Like, where is that? Where is it? I have no idea. I don't understand. We went out there and there was nothing. Must be like a future island, or maybe it bugged out or something. I don't know. The forbidden dot? Yeah, really. Like, what's out there? Why won't they tell us? Should be coming up on the island here shortly. Oh, here we go. Whoop. Disembark here? Yes. Absolutely, yes. So what are we dealing with? A bare-necked island. Oh, something over there we can only access through boat. But let's try out this village first. So what is this place? Oh, this is La Brevure. This is where we told about. For many generations, the family of our leader, Honoré, has had a flying carpet in his possession. For whatever reason, Honoré is always giving this carpet to every voyager who comes to La Brevure. Okay, we're interested in magic carpets.
C'est incroyable! Incroyable! Did you know that our ancestors flew through the air on these amazing shrines? But then one day, the flying stone lost its power and they crashed into the ground. Boom! Mon grand-père told me that some of the survivors built this village, but how does Grandpa know this?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's just occurred to me there's a shard in this village. I'm very excited to get the magic carpet because there's a lot of places we haven't explored yet. That we're not accessible until we get that. Oh, more garbage. All right. The hunt for the hidden treasure. Countless precious treasures sank to the ocean floor along with the doomed city, but the mermaid moon was not among them. As the city began to sink, it was carried safely to dry land, where presumably it still remains. Interesting.
Ah, bonjour. Did you come to pay a visit to Honoré? Quel dommage. What a shame. I am afraid you have missed him. He said he was going for a drink. Perhaps he is still at the tavern.
I'll go take a look. Thank you. Very helpful. Okay, we just get a full. Okay. So here's an inn. Here's an item shop. So we have a lot of money now. Okay, a lot of choices, a lot of options. I will. So magic shield, I need one for me and one for Maribel. And then the tortoise shell for Ruff. It's only a small buff in defense, but every bit helps. Now this did just cost us all our money, but we can sell some junk. What do I have in the junk department? I have a white shield and an iron helmet. They can go. White shield can go. I'll probably get rid of the snooze stick. I don't think it's going to be very useful coming up. I'm going to get rid of the iron shield. Want to get rid of the... No, 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 no! Wayfarer's clothes. We'll keep the captain's coat for now. We won't need the magic vestment. Guess we don't need the noble garb anymore. We don't need this iron lance. We don't need the plain clothes. And then that should be it. The only other thing is that in the bag here we have this iron axe. That should be with me. I don't want to equip it yet, but let's just organize our bag. Alright, let's continue talking to people. Actually, let's check out the well first. Oh no! Not a well-wisher. If only we were incredibly strong. What do I have here? Sword Dance, Whimsical, Scorch, Lightning, Thin Air, Stone's Throw, Body Slam, Hatchet Man, Pressure Pointer, Klepto Clobber, Mercurial Thrust, Dragon Slash, Lightning Slash, Crackle Slash, Flame Slash, Flying Knee. Miracle Slash. Oh, cool. Let's use that. That can heal me. Cool. I'm doing it again. If it lives. It does not. This was expected. Alright, what's in this well? Ooh, this is where we'll find the thing, I guess. Aha, another yellow fragment. So much yellow fragment. We have a lot of yellow fragments. Quite a few, anyways. So that's that. Can't get up there for now. But I see there's another way to get there. Perhaps this house, because there's nothing over there. Nothing special, nothing special. 6 gold coins.
Le trésor de nos ancêtres, the treasure of our ancestors, is all still here in La Bravure. For countless generations, this treasure trove has been looked after by the family of Honoré. Many years ago, Honoré's father allowed me to ride on the magic carpet. Quelle visite! Such swiftness! On it one could fly through the skies so fast. Ah, c'était splendid! I would so love to have that experience just once more before I die.
So this... the 100 heroes. The 100 mighty warriors chosen by the Almighty stood bravely against the Demon King. But though they gave their all, one by one they fell until only a single steadfast knight remained. No one knows what became of him. When the Almighty himself was defeated, the courageous knight simply disappeared. Huh. He left 7 gold behind. Nothing up here. Oh! Wait. Ah! That makes that 7 gold priceless? Well, it would have been if I could prove where it came from, but I've already stolen it, so that's off the table. What? Firmly locked up. I have every key imaginable. Jeepers. It's probably where the carpet is, and Buddy's going to give me the key to get in there or something. SMH. Okay, let's go in here. I know we need to go to the bar. I just want to go and talk to everybody else. And check everything else out. Like a captain's coat.
Excuse the presumption, but you look like travelers to me. At the present time, I'm on a quest to find the missing prince of our realm. I don't suppose you've heard of any rumors about a slime who loves fish, have you?
Yes.
Goodness me.
Oh, okay, so we're sending him... We're sending him to, the island. Second story to the inn.
According to legend, there was once an epic battle between good and evil, and in the end, the Almighty was defeated. The evil Demon King, however, was also drained of his power, and his final act before disappearing was to veil the world in darkness. When we tell the stories and fables to the children, we are not wasting our time. No, c'est très important that the memories of our ancestry and the ancient battles of our past are kept alive.
Oh, it's not important that you keep your... No, you got nothing in your drawers. Never mind. Old man. Okay. What's everything in this town being 2 stories tall?
The Holy Order of the Almighty were our ancestors. They were charged with the vital task of protecting the so-called Flying Stone. Our ancestors evaded the evil Demon King by soaring freely through the skies on a shrine powered by this Flying Stone. But the shrine was attacked by the Demon King's forces and crashed to the ground. It is said that some descendants of the survivors continue to roam the earth. Okay, so I guess there's like a floating city, almost like Zenithia from the 5th game. This building is being used as a church, but really it is the treasure house of the family Honoré. His family are kind enough to allow everyone to use this part of the building.
How do you get upstairs? Probably can only fly up there, eh? Yeah, you could probably only fly up there. Very clever.
The great grand-père of our leader Honoré was a very great man. Il était vraiment magnifique. He was a member of the Almighty Legion, who fought with the legendary hero against the most evil force in the whole world. Bienvenue à la bravoure. Welcome to the home of the descendants of the Order. Chosen warriors of the Almighty himself. Long ago, these courageous men fought alongside the greatest of all the heroes against the evil Demon King.
Yeah, that's kind of the impression I'm getting from talking to the villagers here. It seems like they're making a bit of a shift now, where you can kind of get the gist of everything going on in the town by talking to a few people, and it doesn't feel like you have to talk to everybody. I still will for now, while it's manageable. But it's starting to feel like the game's kind of telling me, you talk to 3 or 4 people and you'll get the full picture.
Écoute, Honoré, listen. C'est évident that this hero will not awaken because we have no need of him. It is obvious, no? The world is at peace.
No. You are completely mistaken. Completely.
The Almighty was concerned for our future. He was worried that the Demon King would one day return and control the world. That is why he sealed away this hero. He wished to give us some hope, some assurance, some light in the darkness. Do you see what this means? We will have
true peace. We won't never have in true peace until we have awoken the hero, for only then will the Demon King be vanquished. No, that is not the way it is. Le monde est en paix. The world is at peace right now. Why not leave it this way, huh? C'est absurd. You are talking nonsense. Everyone in La Bravure thinks the same. You can try to force that magic carpet on me as much as you like, but I refuse to search for this stupid hero of yours. Boff. I will go play my harp elsewhere. He walked right past us, and neither us nor him spoke. I'm literally dressed as a hero. Doesn't get more hero than this. Alors, if Honoré really wishes to search for the hero, he should go and do it himself. Son père est mort, his father is gone, and now no one will stand in his way. I do not understand, Honor. Why is he so obsessed with our ancestors? Look more like royalty than a hero? True, that's true. The olden days may have been bad, but tout va bien maintenant. All is well now. We have nothing to worry about. Well, where'd he go? Did he go home? Does he live here? I forget where he lives. Oh shoot, I forget where he lives. Maybe he lives up top there actually. Maybe he lives did we talk to this girl? Yeah, I think we did. I think he lives up here. Yeah, this is where he lives for sure. Yeah. Dégage. Stop bothering me. Can you not see that I am busy pondering the revival of an ancient hero? Attendez un minute. One moment. You are adventurers, oui? I knew it. Bon, I can see that you are the real thing. And so, j'ai un request. I have a request of you. But first, you must follow me. Suivez-moi, allez! Look at this guy march. We don't know where to follow you. Where are you going? Oh, he's gone. We don't know where to go, bro. Oh. Come on, allez, you must follow me. We're following. Don't worry. Ouch, that's a head through the bars. What's he getting? If you have come all the way to La Bravure, it can only be for one thing, to learn of the hero of legends. It is certain that you have heard something on your travels of the Savior who has sailed away in a place of safety by the Almighty. This all happened just before the Almighty was defeated by the Demon King. He used all his remaining power to preserve the world's mightiest hero. The Almighty knew that when he was gone, only this man could stand in the way of the true evil should it one day return. The future of our world was entrusted to him, and now he is out there somewhere, waiting patiently for to be revived. Some say that we need no hero in a time of peace such as this, but this is an error fatale, a grave mistake. As a descendant of the Order, the chosen hero of the Almighty, it is my duty to see that this man is revived before it is too late for us. Now, I have a request of you. I wish you to use a certain special possession of mine to search for the legendary hero and restore him to the world. With this magic carpet, there will be no limitations to your search. Will you do this for me, mes amis? Yes. Merci beaucoup. Et voilà, for you. Monsieur Honoré, arrêtez-vous. Stop this instant.
Mais pourquoi? Why must you give away the precious family heirloom to perfect strangers? Because, Colette, these courageous adventurers have promised to find the hero of legend. Encore? Again? It is always the same, Monsieur Honoré. You always have these high hopes, but it never works out. Silence. I have heard enough from you. J'ai confidence in these people. Complete confidence. This time, there will be no interruptions. Here, take the carpet. It is yours. Asta takes the magic carpet. Do not let me down. Find the hero and revive him.
Alright, magic carpet is huge. I was about to say, like, can't believe we're getting it so early in the game. Over 40 hours in the game. And it's going to leave us here? Absolutely, we're going to search everything. Medicinal herb. A heal slime heart. Huh. Interesting. I think is that for like a heal slime vocation, I wonder? Vial of holy water. Mini metal. Gave it away the weapons. Okay, empty. Oh, where does this lead? I bet you were supposed to bring out the magic carpet over there. I'm guaranteeing it. Let me... Oh, shoot. We gotta go back down. What's the best way to go there? This way. They really do keep that as a hidden secret place. My goodness. Actually, it's occurring to me now that this is literally the place. Oh, no, this is not. There was another place I thought. Or am I just thinking of this place? No, I may be just thinking of this place. Yeah, never mind. It probably won't let us use the magic carpet here. Whoops, I want items. I don't have it. Wait, she doesn't have it? Oh, no, I do have it. No, okay. Okay, let's go check out some places we've never been. Okay, so we may have found an apprenticeship opportunity for me. My contact's setting up a meeting with the company. Cool. What company is it? Wait, when's your interview? All these questions. All at once. Wait, what? Stupid Honoré. Come on, Asta. Stop staring into space and go and give him a piece of your mind. The date's not set yet. I won't name the company on the internet. Oh. Fair enough. You should private message me then, because I'm still curious. Gah! This is so annoying. That stupid Honoré tricked us. He made us look like complete idiots. I tell you, when I get my hands on him, I'll... Come on, let's go and give him a piece of our minds. Yeah. This jerk. It doesn't even work. Where's this guy? Where's this bozo? Hey. Honoré Bozo. Honorable Bozo. Hey. Ah, there you are. So did you manage to soar through the skies on the magic carpet? No, obviously not. So you too could not fly, hélas. Well, then I suppose there is no point in you keeping the carpet. If you would be so kind. No! Oh. Please believe me when I say that I never intended to trick you. This is no fake. Even though you could not fly on it, I assure you that the magic carpet is real. Does it... What? What? Where's our apology? I'm not going to stay here and be laughed at. Get out of this nasty little village this instant. Wait, where did he go? Did he go to return it? Or did he go back to the bar? Oh, another cutscene. Okay.
Attendez, s'il vous plaît. Please wait. Do not be angry, Monsieur Honoré. I beg you. It was never his intention to fool you. So many times he has given the carpet to someone in good faith, only to be accused of being a liar and a cheat when it failed to work. Ah, j'en ai assez. I've had enough of this. I wish he would just forget all about this stupid hero. I imagine he will be brooding in the treasure house as usual. If I go, it will not help. He will just be angry at me. Will you go and check on him then and come and tell me how he is? C'est très très grave. I'm very concerned that he is falling into an even deeper state of ennui than usual.
It's still exciting that you have got that new opportunity. How do you feel about it? Do you like... Obviously, you can't name the company on the internet, which makes sense, but like... How do you feel about... How do you feel? Like, do you think you got a fair chance? Very anxious as usual. Well, fair enough. I mean, as long as it's like an actual proper apprenticeship, then like it's really nothing to worry about. I mean, the whole point is that they teach you. Uh-oh. Door's locked. Can we get in still? I hope we can. Let us in. Oh, we can. Okay.
Cutscene! Mais je ne comprends pas. I do not understand why they say it is a fake.
Yeah, that was the point of the last place too, and look how that turned out. Yeah, but that wasn't an apprenticeship, though. This is an actual apprenticeship, I assume.
And why can I not simply try it for myself and go to seek out the hero? Why did my father forbid it? But he is dead now anyway. He cannot stop me anymore. No one can stop me. Ah, it is no good. I made a promise to him. I cannot break it now. I cannot leave the village. Oh, sometimes I hate my father for making me promise such a thing. He knew I would obey him, as I always did.
Okay, well...
What do you want? Surely you have no business with me anymore? Before you go, please let me say one thing. I had no intention of making fools of you. Peut-être the magic carpet just did not like you. Perhaps it chose who may use it.
Okay, well, let's go and talk to Colette and tell her how things went.
Colette, we've returned.
It wasn't an official one, no, but yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, like, if you work at a proper company with a proper apprenticeship, it will be nothing like that place. And from what you told me, that place was exceptionally bad.
Ah, bon? So Monsieur Honoré is still troubled by the promise he gave his father. Well, I thank you for sharing this with me. Merci beaucoup. You are different from the other travelers who have come here. Vous êtes très gentil. You are very kind. I feel I can tell you la vérité, the truth. The carpet that Monsieur Honoré possesses is a fake. I have eaten the real one from him. This was ordered of me by the father of Monsieur Honoré. He told me to do it. I also thought it was a good plan, but en réalité, it has done much harm and caused Monsieur Honoré much pain. I feel now it is time that I share the truth with him, and I get him to give up his plans of finding the hero. But if I give him the real carpet, I know he will never give up these dreams of his. Which is why I wish to give it to you. But I will not give it to you for nothing. You must bring me un objet spécial en exchange, the mermaid moon. Monsieur Honoré read about this very special treasure when he was a small child. He had a book about a city sunk deep beneath the ocean. In this city, there was a priceless jewel known as the mermaid moon. If you could prove to me that you are kind
You were the kind of mighty adventurers who could find such a wonders. Well, then I would think you worthy of the search for the great hero, and give you the magic carpet with which to carry it out. So, collect one of your items? Yes? We don't have one already, do we? All trades key, Benny key, empty bottle, angel tears, Pamela's prescription, Kiefer's letter, slime heart, silk robe, prayer ring, Lucida's shard, slime earrings, yellow fragment, yellow fragment, yellow fragment. So we have to go under the ocean to find this item? How are we supposed to do that? Oh, well. Mirabelle's like, yeah, let's go do it. What are you looking at me like that? How was I supposed to know Honor I wasn't to blame for the magic carpet not working? It's time to let bygones be bygones and start looking for this mermaid moon. Then we'll be able to get our hands on the real flying carpet. I have no idea where we're gonna find it. I think that we maybe have to go to the past. Let's just teleport to the Shrine of Mysteries and talk to the bug guy and see what he says. Okay, yeah, so usually when there's nothing to do, we have to go to the past and then do something. We have yellow, we don't have any other color, so let's look at yellow pillars. Have we even done a yellow one yet? Oh yeah, we have done one yellow one. I guess we should take a look at this one. Okay, I'm gonna take a note then. So to get magic carpet, we must return the mermaid moon to Colette on... Let me just back out here. I'm pretty sure we'll have it in our teleports now, I'd hope. La bravoure. I think we're just about ready to start a new page of notes. I'm actually curious, can we place anything here yet? No. Do we have anything that'll fit here? Oh yeah, we have a couple. This one will go here. And this one will go here. But that is all the pieces we have. This is a small island, but I don't think there's any chance we're going to have anything there. Oh no, we have one of them. How about that? Okay, we have a lot of yellow fragments. Holy smokes. But the only one that we can actually complete is this one. Oh, there we go. wasn't working for a second. Fixed it. Here we go. New island. There are a lot of islands in this game. Oh, okay, this looks like a desert island. Endless desert, as far as the eye can... That's a huge thing. So I guess there's a castle... Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's not what I was looking for. You fool! Obviously I want to select the pillar. Obviously I want to select the yellow one. Take me there. You fool. SMH. Okay. So we're facing south. So there is something this way. Here we go. Here we are. Doesn't seem like the... Oh. Who's this? Wait, I recognize this guy. Halt! Who goes there? Surely no monster dares approach. Are you therefore visitors from afar? Yes. Alas, your purpose here is of no great import. It is out of the question for us to allow outsiders into the village at the moment. Hurry up and take your leave, please. Denied. Alright, say no more, say no more. I'll be out of your hair. What's that blue? Oh, it's the portal. Maybe we should, like, go and explore, like, every corner, just to make sure we're not missing any, like, chests or anything. Whoa. Never be too careful in today's climate. It's economy. You gotta always be keeping an eye out for chests. Though I'm not seeing any yet. So that's telling me there probably isn't any. Ah. There's a lot of grass here, almost an oasis. Surely there's something interesting at the end of this, Possibly. Wow, there's not. There are a lot of monsters. Alright, I say we go check out the castle. Ah. Temple Palace. Hello, Greg. How are you doing? Ah. This is the first time we've had, like, monsters in, like, a village. Ew, what are those things? Good, been watching your past stream videos? Yeah, I've seen some of your comments on some of my older videos. I definitely appreciate the engagement. I've tried to reply to some of them. I don't think I've replied to all of them. But let's go into the palace, I guess. Oh, there's no into the palace. Saw that? Yeah. Is there a door here? Oh, okay. Door is shut fast. Huh. Oh, here we go. We can get in here. This is the weirdest island yet. Maybe not weirdest, but it's definitely strange. So we find a village where nobody lets us in, and we find a temple that's overrun by monsters and seemingly destroyed. Oh, we can get through here. Silk robe. Oh, this would be a store. Nobody here. You already unlocked the hero vocation for the main character? I did. So since my last stream was like last Wednesday, whenever I had free time, I hopped into the slime tablet and then eventually the assassin tablet to try to get some of the vocations done. Apparently it's super easy in this game to get them unlocked. So I've got warrior, martial artist, mage, thief, sailor, gladiator, armamentalist, pirate done. Now working on hero for Asta. Mirabelle has mage, priest, dancer, troubadour, jester, sage, luminary, and she's 7 on druid. And then for Ruff, it's warrior, martial artist, priest, thief, shepherd, gladiator, monster masher, paladin, and 3 on the champion. Yeah, there really was no reason for me to grind them that early. I just did. Because I could. And I heard a lot of people say it's good to get them done early on the slimes. So I thought I'd just go for it. So you can go down again. Guess this door leads to more back here. This is weird. What is going on? I don't see a single indication or clue. I mean, obviously the clue is that there's nothing here. So something bad happened, but what? And why was that town so spooked? I did that grinding early too. The bosses in some of these chapter scenarios can be very difficult otherwise. Yeah, and that was something else I was told. Like, even the bandit bosses and the bandit challenges and whatnot, like, the whole bandit sequence is apparently quite tricky if you don't do some vocation grinding, because the game was designed around the expectation that you would. Oh, books. This could give us some hints. The Great Spirits. The Great Spirit of the Earth watches over all who dwell in the desert. Its benign presence brings peace and security and causes the waters to spring from the sand. We peoples of the arid plains must never forget to whom we owe our lives. No interesting books. The Saga of the True Hero. Ever since the world was brought into being, countless heroes have taken sword in hand and stepped into the fray. But there was one who towered above all the others in terms of strength, wisdom, and honor. The name of that mighty hero was Sir Melvin, and his name was known in every corner of the land. Sir Melvin. So, if I'm not mistaken, is Sir Melvin not the name of one of the future playable characters? Is that who they're talking about? Hello, Crystal Time Gear. How are you doing? It is? Yeah, I thought so. Item shop. Okay, so I think we're ready to go downstairs. Tablet here. The first step on the path of virtue requires strength of character. Strength of character comes only from kindness. The path of virtue leads next to a long life filled with wisdom, but no matter how long a man's life, it cannot go on forever, which is why the path of virtue leads in the end to heaven, and the paradise which awaits the pious man. And for those who have followed the path correctly, it continues beyond heaven, on into rebirth, where it begins anew. Okay. But, yes, welcome, Crystal. How have your Dragon Quest VIII live streams been going? How's your playthrough? I saw you were live again today. I really want to watch your streams, but I really don't want to spoil anything in the game for myself. So it's tough. Pile of broken bones covered in mud. It's good? Good, good. Broken bones covered in mud. Oh, cutscene. Who's this guy? And yeah, don't spoil yourself. Yeah, I really want to get that one blind, because I'm told that one has a really nice story. You there, stop where you stand. Oh, thought you were grave robbers. Clearly I was mistaken. So strangers, who are you? Are you travelers, perhaps? I see. Now you must listen. This place is a graveyard for we desert dwellers forsaken by our queen. Every evening, monsters come here to loot and despoil the graves. I have taken it upon myself to keep them at bay. And you are obstructing my work. You must leave this place and never return. There is a village southeast of here. My name is Hadid. Inform the local people of this encounter, and you shall surely be welcome there. Queen Fertiti. How could you flee and abandon your subjects to their fate? Interesting. Hurry up, Asta, let's find that village to the southeast. I guess we'll have to. Guess we will have to. I'm trying to remember to get out of here. I think it's just the stairs. It's funny because this feels like what the present day version would look like, not what the future version would, or the past version would look like. Let's go to the village. Now, there is something to the northwest that we haven't explored yet, but we're just gonna go this way because this is the direction the game has pointed us, and we're not gonna fight against the game too hard. Okay, rough. Take it easy. Fallen channel song. Oh. Making some connections. Nice, nice. Let's see if he'll let us in this time. Oh. We cannot go on like this. Something must be done. Wait, do not be so rash. You cannot venture into the desert alone, not in your current condition. We're all just gonna let this go. Queen Fertiti, I, your humble servant, shall give my life to save you from the monsters. Oh, so she was maybe kidnapped. Who are you? What is this you say? One by the name of Hendid told you of our village? Very well, then you had better enter. Please talk to Elder Khalid. You wish to spend the night here. Okay. We made it in. Oh, and there's a shard here somewhere in the village. Alright, let's begin our investigation. Ooh, Seed of Resilience. We haven't gotten a seed in a while. Oh, it's a tie? Let's give it to Maribel. She's got a lot of healing stuff going on, so. An item shop. Oh, so I guess you're not an item shop right now? Alright, fine. I love how, like, anytime Asta talks to anybody, he's always got to be, like, looking up because he's so short. Meow. You know, if nothing else, this music is actually just making me sad that we lost Kiefer.
Great Spirit, please. The monsters come once more. Everyone is dying.
Dragon scene. Short hero problems? Yeah, really.
Ever since the skies grew dark, the once bounteous river Nile has produced no fish. The villagers' remain food supplies are kept in this storeroom.
No one may enter or approach without the elder's permission. Please, you must leave. Oh, what are you doing? You have no permission to enter the storeroom. Please, you must leave now.
Guess he's the elder.
The skies above us are very dark. The sun has not shone upon the desert for days. These surely are signs of the wrath of heaven. And we are helpless in the face of this wrath. We cannot protect our queen or the great temple palace. All we can do is hide away in our burrows.
Talk to him, actually.
I sense a curious light coming from you. Oh, please excuse me. You need not respond to such inappropriate remarks. Now, on to more important matters.
Oh, we can do a save here. I thought this was going to be the elder. I guess not. Actually, now that I'm looking at the mini-map, clearly not. This is marked as the church, obviously. SMH. What was I thinking? Let's talk to this guy. Let's check out this burrow. Bah. 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 7 gold! Hey, that's as much as the hero had. Oh, books. Nothing interesting. Alright. Yes, there is a shard somewhere in this village. We just gotta figure out where. There's a storeroom. Did we go in here? I don't think so. Yes, we did. Because there's no door. Yes, okay. Apparently an easily forgettable room. Can't go in there. This is just some water. Oh, who's yes? Our queen is dead, and the young men of Al-Balad have been enslaved. They are forced to construct a likeness of a terrible monster. How can the spirit of the land and the powers of heaven stand idly by and allow this to happen? Why do they not come to our aid? Have they forsaken us? I can see how you might arrive at that conclusion. It would seem so. It would seem you have been entirely forsaken. Ah, if this isn't an elder, I don't know what is.
Truly, I did not expect to receive visitors at a time such as this. You say that a man you met at the Temple Palace told you of our village. Please excuse me, my health has deteriorated a great deal as of late. Still, I must not complain. I am greatly privileged to remain alive. The news that there are monsters in the Temple Palace is terribly distressing. However, now you must be fatigued following your journey. Please, you must spend the night at my house. The room of my son is on the 2nd floor. It is unoccupied at present.
Implications? Question mark. Please go up to the 2nd level and rest. The room belongs to the elder Khalid's son and heir, but he left the village a while ago and is yet to return. $10. It's the guy we met in the temple. Let's just go aside for a sec. Nice view up here. What's this?
Hadid? Oh, I must have fallen asleep. I dreamt of my boy, Hadid. I do apologize. I should have greeted you right away, but my body refuses to cooperate with me of late.
No worries, old lady. It happens. It happens. You know, our bodies eventually don't agree with us. Alright, we'll settle for the night.
Good morning. I trust you had a restful sleep. Elder Khalid wishes to speak with you. He awaits you downstairs.
Well, we wish to speak to him, so that works out perfectly.
Ah, you have awoken, I see.
This guy's eyebrows. Did you see those eyebrows? This man's eyes are all eyebrow. Wait. Are his eyes actually eyebrows? Because he has eyebrows too. Hold on a second. Let me... Hold on. This guy's got eyebrows for his eyebrows that cover his eyes. Now, I guess they're just like eyebrow wrinkles. That's crazy. That's crazy. I trust that you had a restful sleep. Now you have observed the situation outside the village for yourselves. We desert dwellers have been besieged by monsters for some time. No, it looks to me that he's got large eyes, though. It does kind of look like that. Mr. Judgy over here? Absolutely. No, just kidding. It's more envy. I wish I had eyebrows like that. That man's all eyebrow all the time. It all began when we commenced the construction of a great likeness of the spirit of the land. This is what drew their attention. Doubt? No, no doubt, no doubt. Upon pain of death, they demanded that we build a likeness of the great evil instead. We had no choice but to obey. What is more, they demanded that we relinquish one young maiden from the village into their clutches each year. Her Majesty, Queen Fertiti, went to the monsters and offered herself instead. Alas, we have not heard from her since. Not long after her departure, the skies grew dark and the sun ceased to shine upon the sands. Queen Fertiti's temple palace lies abandoned and blighted, and within it monsters toy with the corpses of their victims. What is more, there is no one remaining in Al Balad who is capable of driving these monsters away. It is a terrible situation, dear travelers. You would do well to leave this desert, never to return. Children such as yourselves cannot hope to defy the monsters who torment us. Be sure to avoid the temple palace if you value your lives. We might do well to leave the desert, but it wouldn't do these people much good. I say we go back to the temple palace and teach those monsters a lesson. Maybe one of them will tell us what they've done with the queen. Great thinking, Maribel. Maribel has really, really, really grown. She's like the only character who has received like significant character growth. Like, Kiefer had a character arc, but I wouldn't say he necessarily had character growth, whereas Mirabelle wanted nothing to do with anything, and she has like now turned into like a heroine. Like, she wants to help people, and she's still got a little bit of her old self. She's like, wow, that old guy's right. We should get out of the desert. But that wouldn't help these people out. Let's go beat up some monsters until these people are free. It's like, yeah, she's turning around. She's starting to become a good person. Who saw that coming? Oh, level 25 for Asta. Who saw that coming? He says, children like you have no hope against the monsters here. The party says, wanna bet? She's getting the hero spirit. Yeah, really? Party says, wanna bet. The party's like, oh, you have no idea how many slimes we killed in a tablet once. We're legendary heroes. This game is literally the definition of grinding, like, killing boars in an MMO until you're max level. Like, you actually grind the weakest enemy to get yourself as strong as possible. I ended up, like, I actually wasn't able to do the slimes that long, because it turns out the level cap on the slimes is level 19, not 20. It wasn't working for me at level 20. So then I had to go to the assassins, which was fine for a while until Maribel hit level 25, because it does go up to 24 for the assassins. Could have sworn it was 20. Well, there was a Reddit post, I think you shared it with me, that said it was 20, but when Maribel was level 20, she needed 6 more battles to complete the level of vocation she was on, and I did like 15 and she didn't get it, so I figured level 20 must have been it.
Is this just a feeling in my bones, or do I detect the stench of human blood?
Guess it's 19 then? Yeah, well, must have been. It was for me. But it's not a big deal because the first or the fifth tablet is assassins, and they're still pretty weak. Like, I think it was like, no, I don't want to say it was 90 XP, maybe 30 XP. It was not very much for each of them on average, but like I said, like we managed to get everybody to this point, but I didn't realize there even was level caps. So there are level caps on the first 8 tablets. All the tablets after that have no cap. All the player-made tablets have no caps, and all of the online tablets have no caps. But the first 8 do have caps. The first ones being level 19, the first 4 are level 19, and the second 4 are 24. Which is actually why I stopped my grind. I probably would have kept going if I could, I just couldn't. Ha! There's quite a few areas in the overworld that don't have caps too. Yeah, I'm sure eventually we'll get to that point where we can finish off these last vocations, because I think these are the vocations I want everybody to be in, aside from maybe just getting them to do all the basic vocations just to get the abilities, but I don't really see a point. They're strong enough without those, so they just aren't early enough to do the early vocation grinds. Yeah.
I didn't think there were any of your lot left. What a pleasant surprise. This should be a rib-tickling little experience. There's nothing better than having a real live human to toy with from time to time.
Oh. You are mine now, foul beast. The acts you have perpetrated upon my brethren are unforgivable. I will not rest until you have been torn asunder. You! Why have you returned here? I told you never to return to the Temple Palace.
Well, it's clearly my lucky day. Just look at all these toys I've got to play with now. Come here, you lot. I've got a bone to pick with you.
As do I with you, repulsive creature. I suppose we must do battle alongside each other for now, travelers. Do not impede me, or you will be sorry. Don't impede us, buddy. This guy. You know what? I'm going nuclear. I'm dropping, the heaviest stuff I've got. I don't know what the heaviest stuff I have is. I like Kafrizzle. I'll use that. This is part of the problem. When you grind so many vocations all at once, I genuinely don't even know my abilities. I know half of my abilities. Actually, speaking of abilities, roundhouse kick, wing clipper, knuckle sandwich. Our bone, what would a skeleton be weak to? Anything specific? Not that I know of? Okay. Aww, that was terrible damage. Alright, we're going back to the... I love how we're going nuclear and we have the worst round ever. That's it. I'm just Kafrizzling. Kafrizzle is my favorite spell, so... Never mind, I don't even get to use it. That's on me.
Wait, you don't want to lay these old bones to rest just yet, trust me.
Do not demean yourself by begging for mercy, worm. Do you truly think I will have it'll have any effect?
Just listen for a minute. You recognize this necklace, don't you? That's right. It belonged to your queen. And I didn't have to bash her over the skull to get it either. She gave it to me of her own free will. Now, as I understand it, you desert dwellers have to do what the owner of the necklace tells you so.
Have you quite finished?
Hey, wait. Isn't there an ounce of mercy in that skeleton of yours? No!
Bah! Just fade away. The necklace is an heirloom of our royal family. It is unthinkable that the Queen Fertiti would willingly relinquish it to a filthy monster. You appear to be hurt. Allow me to administer your wounds. Were we hurt? I don't think we were hurt. We weren't hurt. Maybe, but I don't think so. Now, did you not hear me the first time I told you never to return to the Temple Palace? You must have sand between your ears. Outsiders such as you have no business meddling in desert affairs. Still, I am grateful for your support in the battle. Come, let us return to the village. We will speak further there. Okay. This makes things more difficult. A violent sandstorm is raging outside. We have no choice but to wait for it to pass. Now, where would be the best place to see out the storm? Ah, yes, come. We must venture below ground. Okay. I assume you have nothing with which to occupy yourselves while we wait for the sandstorm to pass? Then please, you must assist me with the digging of fresh graves. You wish to involve yourselves in our affairs, did you not? What better way than to sift through our very bones? Yikes, this is by hand? My goodness. Yeah, we have a wolf. Easy does it, girl. We don't want you crushing these bones into dust now, do we? Wait. Maribel's digging by hands while the wolf carries the bones over. What? You have a literal bone-burying animal. Why is he not doing the work? Or she? Why am I the one digging these stupid graves, Isn't there something more ladylike I could be doing? You do not enjoy digging? Then perhaps you prefer carrying the corpses instead. But, fine. I'll get back on my knees in this dirt, shall I? Roll reversal, I guess. Yeah, roll reversal before it was, cool. I suppose. Well, they really got to work. Holy smokes. You know, it occurs to me that I have not yet asked your names. Now it occurs to you? Typical. Still, better late than never, I suppose. My name's Maribel. I'm Ruff. Nice to meet you. Oster introduces himself and tells Hadid a little about himself and his friends. So the journey that led you here was a long and arduous one. And that you have visited many other parts of the world, all of which are suffering at the hand of monsters just as is happening here in my beloved desert? Interesting, but you must understand, our suffering has not been caused by monsters alone. Our queen must also bear responsibility. Indeed, you heard what the beast said about the necklace. Queen Fertiti must have given it to him in an attempt to barter for her life. Do you not see what this means? She has abandoned her subjects in order to save herself. But I'm too tired to speak of this now. We will talk more tomorrow. Please rest your weary bodies. I will keep watch and ensure that you come to no harm. All right, rest time. Having carefully laid all the bones to rest, the party settles down to get some sleep. Then the next day... We're all sleeping face down on the cold stone floor. You have awoken, I see. Then I shall tell you the story of the Temple Palace. Mustn't be a very exciting story. I'm kidding. Not so long ago, this was a magnificent edifice, towering tall and proud above the sands. Those same sands have always been home to monsters, but only in small numbers. Nevertheless, it was decided by the queen that a great likeness of the spirit of the land must be built in order to intimidate those few monsters into leaving her domain. The men of Al-Balad toiled hard to produce this great edifice, but far from driving the fiends away, it drew the attention of their lord and master. The desert was flooded with monsters, and many of our people were lost in the fight to keep the great likeness from coming to harm in the onslaught that followed. And all this was for naught. There was not even a need to build it. We were more than capable of defending ourselves without this great extravagance. Now the Temple Palace lies in ruins, and countless of our brethren are dead, all thanks to the foolish whim of a ruler who would not listen to sense. Yet despite this travesty, I am the only person in this village who is willing to speak out Such injustice! In any case, the storm appears to have died down. I will return to Ali Balad. Meet me there. Sheesh. By the way, yeah, Maribel's character does seem to grow at this point. Not quite the annoyance she was at the start of the game, insisting on coming with the hero and Kiefer, then blaming them later. Here she does seem to be more mature, I guess, is the best description. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that. Which, like, I'm thinking, like, this game is actually doing a good job on their characters, and I think it's just because it's telling such a long story that you experience the character growth a lot slower than in the previous games, which were completed much quicker. But I'm liking it, like, because, like, Maribel was, like, just saucy enough that, like, I kind of enjoyed how, like, annoying she was. Like, it was entertaining for her to be the way she was. So I didn't dislike her. And now she's, like, becoming someone that I like. And, I think it's really cool. I think they're doing a really good job with her. I think it was a really good job that they did with Kiefer as well and his little character arc. I wish we as the hero had, like, a story arc aside from the main story, but it's the whole everyone's a lovable jerk idea. Yeah. Come, I have waited for you long enough. We came straight here. Let us enter the village without any further delay. This guy. I don't know if I like him. Surely not. He lives. Master Hadid lives. Everyone, come quickly. Master Hadid is alive. Still wonder why in her overworld running animation she runs with her arms spread like she thinks she has wings. I really don't know. I mean, it's like the Naruto run, but surely that was not the main source of inspiration. Was it? Could you imagine? I wonder if there is something more to that, like, because yeah, I do love the characters in this game, even if I normally would not like characters with those personalities. It seems to really work well in this world and in this setting. Interesting. So, I'm just looking. I looked up a bit of the history into like why, like that, like the kind of like Naruto run or the ninja run, and it's literally like there is a real life equivalent that's literally called the ninja run or ninja running, and it's not identical to the look of like this, but the whole idea, the whole point of it is a run that will conserve as much energy as possible while you're running. Because there's a lot of other, like, Inuyasha had that, Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z have that, Dr. Slump have that. So there's a lot of, like, a lot of fiction has this style of running. But it seems like it does originate from a type of real life running, and the whole point is just running to conserve energy. They just keep their arms down at their sides because twisting wastes energy. I guess it's really for like long runs, because I feel like you're only saving like little bits of energy by doing that. And you're almost making running harder because your body's not doing the natural balancing it needs. So it's almost going to be harder. But we'll see. In the meantime, let's figure out what's going on here. It was an actual ninja technique. Elder Khalid, father, are you home? It is I, Hadid. I wish to speak to you.
My dear boy, you were gone a long time, and yet the village has stood firm in your absence. We have suffered no casualties since you left. However, our situation remains dire. The skies above are dark. Queen Fertiti's whereabouts are unknown. We are consumed with anxiety. Indeed, you are our last and only hope. Please tell me that you bring good news. Did you reach the banks of the Nile? Of the Nihil?
I think it's supposed to be Nihil. I'm reading it as Nile, but... So it can be Nihil or Nihil. I'm gonna go with Nihil. Okay, never thought it was anything more than just character design. Guess I was wrong. What's based on the river Nile, so say it however you like. Fair enough.
Did you locate the serpent? With its assistance, perhaps we can rid ourselves of the monster scourge at last.
I have yet to seek out the serpent.
What?
Father, I assume that you are aware that what the monsters have done to the temple palace. It has been utterly despoiled. The fiends there had to be punished. Fortunately, with the assistance of these travelers, I was able to do just that. We also dug fresh graves for those who perished there. They are now at peace.
I see. We thank you for your support.
Wait, there's more to tell. I found this in the possession of what appeared to be the leader of the monsters infesting the temple palace.
But this is...
Yes, it is a sacred heirloom of our royal family, passed down through the generations to our current queen. She must have given it to the monsters in a pathetic attempt to spare her life. All the troubles that have befallen us are due to her foolishness and ill judgment. This is further proof of that. If she had only listened to me and abandoned the folly of constructing the great likeness, the monsters would have never focused their ire on our kingdom, our home. This necklace has been in the royal family for generations. It is the mark of the Queen of the Desert. How could Fertiti bring herself to place it in the monster's clutches? One who is capable of such an act is not worthy of being called queen. She is responsible for all our woes. Enough, Hadid. Oh, it's the old lady. Mother, you do not look well. Does some ailment afflict you?
Yes, my boy. The ailment of age. Even walking becomes troublesome as one grows older. Look at me, Hadid. I am so terribly weak. Should monsters attack the village, I would have no hope of escape. It is in order to aid helpless people such as I that Queen Fertiti ordered the construction of the great likeness, so that even the weakest of her subjects might survive and thrive here in the sands of our home. How dare you speak ill of such a person? How dare you? My lady, please. Hadid, living in this world calls for strength of character, and strength of character can only come from a place of from a kind heart. You must never forget that. Never.
Well. The great likeness was constructed to protect the weak? Still, this does not explain why Queen Fertiti would barter for her life so pathetically. No, I cannot place my trust in her. You understand, do you not? After everything that has been said, you understand my position?
Something is hidden here. Secreted away beneath the gemstone. I cannot get it free. No, it is stuck fast. Perhaps just one more try. There, I have it. What is this? A folded piece of parchment larger than the case it was enclosed in. In the name of Sans, it's...
What is it, Father? Father, please, you must speak. Tell us what is written on the parchment.
By all that is sacred, please, heavenly powers, bestow your manifold protections upon Her Majesty Queen Fertiti. Father! If you wish to know its contents, you must read it for yourself.
My beloved subjects, beloved indeed, how dare she? I did read Queen Feridi's letter out loud. My beloved subjects, I pray that you are all safe and well. Rest assured that I have come to no harm. I do, however, have sad news to impart. The construction of the likeness of the great evil has been completed. Its completion is the reason why the skies have darkened, why Mother Nihil runs high and angry. The monsters increase in numbers with each passing day. No doubt you are already finding it impossible to fish or to hunt. Hunger must be a daily reality for you as it is for us. The enslaved men of Al-Balad are alive and well, but I know not what will become of them now that they have served their purpose. And I do not intend to wait to find out. I must uncover the secret of the likeness's dark power before those who trust in me can come to any further harm. If I can calm the waters of the Nihil, the men will be free to make their escape. I have already bribed he who guards them though the price was great. But although relinquishing such a sacred heirloom weighed heavily on my heart, it allowed me to secret within it this letter to you. To whom it was given often haunts the temple palace. I can only hope that one of you, my faithful subjects, will find him there, and in punishing him, find also my message. Your eternal servant, Queen Fertiti.
Father, I must leave at once. I must find the serpent of the Nihil and ride the river's waters to Her Majesty's aid. Yes, you must go. May the spirit of the land protect you.
Thank you, Father.
Seems the whole village has been eavesdropping on our conversation. How dare you? Move out of my way.
What an angry guy.
That boy never rests. Now I have not forgotten that you assisted him in defeating the monsters that have been despoiled in the temple palace. Those of our brethren who perished there will be able to rest in peace thanks to your efforts. We are in your debt. As a representative of the people of Al-Balad, allow me to present you with a small token of our gratitude.
Another fragment. No, it's not. Seal of the Sands. It looked like a fragment from this angle.
This symbol means a great deal to we desert dwellers. Simply show it to any of our number, and they will be sure to assist you in any way that they are able. Allow me to offer the thanks of our brothers and sisters in this world and the next. Excuse me. May the winds of the heavens blow ever in your favor.
I don't really know who we would show it to just yet. Let's make a save. Oh, let's just show them the Seal of the Sands. The thing for which you search is not to be found here. In fact, it is somewhere far, far away. We cannot hope to access this place, but you can. You shall go there, you shall return to the desert. Doing so is the only way to shine the light of hope on the depths of our despair. But that is yet to come. For the present, let us return to the here and now. Everyone, pull a phoenix right and shove badge in face. Well, let's do a save. That's a very broad and vague prophecy. So it wants us to travel... I don't understand that prophecy at all. The question is, so he said he was going to the River Nile. Maybe we can, like, run into him there? The news has given me a new determination to defend the village from monsters in your return. Show us the sands? Ah, you assisted. Nothing to offer us. Maybe we are supposed to show it to every single person until somebody gives us something? Hadid has been a long time in the banks of the Nihil of late searching for the serpent. He seems to think the creature is hidden at the bottom of the river, hiding from the monsters. There, I have given you information you require. Perhaps we can proceed matters of business? Oh, I can get into this. Okay. Not the bunny tail being a buff for rough. Oh boy. Okay, so we have to go. I think really we just need to go to the river and find Hadid. Now, where is the river is a question. I guess this way. Yeah, this looks like a river to me. Well, we're not there yet, but on the mini-map. Okay, it's definitely a river. And the river... Oh, what's this sign say? Here stands the gateway to the hallowed river Nihil. Okay, let's enter through here. So these are the banks of the Nihil. Magic carpet would really come in handy right about now. How do you suppose we find it, Mirabelle? There's nothing here. Can't get around. Oops. Why, where would he be? We were told he would be here, but he's not. He actually does that in those games. Guess we could try to follow the river up this way, but I don't think that'll amount to very much. Yeah, this doesn't really lead anywhere. Ah! But I don't think we have any abilities or items that would really help us, do we? None that I can think of off the top of my head. Maybe you just need to, like, examine the ground or something? Aw. Had to be. Trying to think of all the information we've been given, and nothing's really coming to mind. Maybe we need to go revisit the prophecy. I know it's quite far away, but let's go back to that priest guy and let's re-listen to the prophecy. Whoops. It's kind of scary walking in this desert. Like, it really does feel endless until you come across what you're looking for. It's pretty spooky. Oh, did we not get it again? He said that we... So was he implying the future? I think if anybody in chat has a slight hint or nudge for me, I would be okay with taking that. Trying to think here off the top of my head where we could go. I guess, so I guess he was implying we had to be, like, not in the past. He said somewhere far away, so... Oh, the skull with the golden... Oh, the dig site? Oh, okay. Wait, will they, like, give us the skull now or something? Can't remember when the plot trigger is. Well, let's go and see if now. Maybe you just have to show them the sand thing. Can't remember what the plot trigger is either. Either just try going to the dig site. Okay, well, we'll go to the dig site. And we'll see. Yeah, that one would have been a really hard puzzle to figure out. Because I feel like we didn't really get any super strong indications. Actually, I wonder what this guy will say. If we ask him. They weren't really clear on what to do in this section? Yeah. Word is that the seal you're carrying will open the heart of any desert dweller. Try talking to the residents of that... Okay, yeah. If we had talked to this guy, it would have told us. Took me a while to figure out what to do here. Took a while for me too. Ah, okay. So I'm not a complete fool, is what I'm hearing. I wasn't just like missing obvious... Now that I think about it, I don't remember where it is. Let's go to Stard, so we can get our boat. I don't remember where this island is. Western side of the world map somewhere? Okay. It's not the, like, directly west? Or the northwestern one? I wonder if I can just... Oh, someone here saying it's a few steps southwest from Emberdale. So maybe I can just zoom to Emberdale and southwest. Must be across the way. I hear their boat. I think, oops. Oh yeah, it's here. Here it is, okay. You wet kissers. Undead Undoer. I like the name of that ability. Yes, this is it. This is it. Okay, that was an easy way to find it. I'll have to remember that next time I play the game again. Yep. Try as I might, I can't seem to shed any light on the provenance of this skull. Although I'm not sure why that surprises me. I've never known quite what any of the pots and vases I've dug up over the years were for certain. I've probably made some horrendous blunder with regards to some of them, but how would I even know if I had? If only I could have been alive at the time when the owner of these magnificent horns roamed the land. Everything would just make sense. Everything would make sense then. Every pot, every vase, every strange, stupendous skull. I'd give anything to visit those times, anything at all. Oh, you're here to look at the skull, are you? Well, go ahead. Don't even think about touching it. I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Oi! Get your growing mess off my... Okay, fine. My goodness. Well, do you want to go and back in time? Why did the growing mess back? We found the remains of an ancient fish and algae nearby, you know. My guess is that it must have been some kind of aquatic creature. And I'm no marine biologist, but we're talking river fish and algae here. I'd say this was a freshwater beast, not a sea creature. Let's not get bogged down in specifics. Just look at the thing. It's glorious. Who knows how long those golden horns have been gleaming away? How many years? How many eons? Surely such a mighty beast must have been worshipped as a god. It's my theory that it was probably the chief deity of the people of its native land. You agree, of course, don't you? No? You don't quite understand everything I told you? I suppose you'd like me to explain everything again then, would you? Oh, no. I didn't realize that's what you... Yeah. Those who scoff at learning will find themselves suffering and forget about that. Yes. After tells the archaeologist about the party's adventures in the deserts of the past. And you're telling me that all this, why exactly? Don't tell me you want my precious skull for some harebrained scheme or other, because you're not going to get it. I'm sorry? You think you might need to take it back to the past to solve a little problem there? Well, throwing time travel into the mix certainly isn't going to make your story more believable. Do you have any evidence to support these preposterous claims of yours? No, I didn't think so. Come on, own up. You're simply trying to trick me into giving you my prize find so that you can sell it on for a profit, aren't you? I think this is the first time the party has specifically mentioned time travel to anyone, at least that I remember. You might be right. We did bring the lumberjack with us to talk to animals at one point, but I don't think we specifically said we were going to be time traveling. I think we just said, come with us. Don't ask questions. Oh, whoops. What is it now? Don't tell me you've brought some evidence to support your ludicrous claims. Officer shows the seal of the sands to the archaeologist.
What's this thing you've got?
What?
My word, that pattern. It's just like the one on the fragment I found. Could this mean... This isn't a circular shape, and it's not of any kind of dish either. Ah, that must be it. But if that's the case, then... This is groundbreaking. Epochal. This could disprove all my theories. Or perhaps not. Oh, I do apologize. I must confess, I forgot you were there. Now tell me, where did you find this artifact?
Asta tells Dr. Digby the story of how the seal came into the party's possession.
Well, there's no doubt that this is an ancient pattern. The tooling, however, seems to have been carried out very recently indeed.
I think they mentioned it to the old guy back at Starred Castle after the Molloy scenario when he wants to tell his friends about the new island. It could be. How could I might have missed that?
Could you really have traveled through time? It seems impossible, but it's the only explanation I can think of. I simply cannot bring myself to believe it. I doubt I would ever believe it unless I were to witness such a phenomenon with my own eyes. Ah, of course. If you really can travel to the past, then why not prove it by taking me there?
When Kiefer explains the new island, I think he says that they went back in time. I could be wrong, though.
I don't remember. That was a long time ago already. I'd happily let you have the skull for as long as you want it in exchange for a glimpse of the ancient world.
Yes, I will take Dr. Digby with me.
Wonderful. Now if you'll just give me a moment. Here you go, all yours.
Alright, we got the ancient skull. We don't know what we're doing with it, but we got it. And Dr. Digby joins the party. Okay. It's another step in the right direction.
Alright then, let's go. The wonders of the ancient world await.
So, we must head back to the Shrine of Mysteries. Spell fails. Oh, it was going to do that for us. So I'm going to refill my water while this starts. Foiled by story teleports. Yeah, come on, story. You don't think I know how to get to the past? In fact, he's so transfixed with the shrine that it takes a long time to persuade him to leave. Eventually, however, the party makes their way back into the past and into... Wow, this is really just yada-yadaing our way there. Okay. I'll allow it. Sure.
Oh my. This must be the desert you were talking about. But how did we get here? Just a moment ago, we were on an island surrounded by nothing but sea.
But just look at the soil structure. Deposits like this could only have been made in an era before our own, which must mean... We really are here. We're in the ancient world, by all that's holy. Why, where are the ruins you told me about? You must take me there right away. Game, you get it. Time travel. I'm super duper loving that the characters change their skin depending on what, like, vocation they're in. I love that so much. Because I did not really like the default look for these characters, but I'm really digging these vocation looks. My word, the original structure remains almost entirely intact. And these patterns, this period, it must have been... Oh, what's this? There are monsters here, right? Like... Could this be? Slow your roll. Goodness gracious. Oh, my word. Yes, there are. Wow, this guy's bold. This is wonderful, beyond wonderful, to see all this with my own eyes. It's... Oh, goodness, I'm rather overwhelmed. I think they're being repelled by his enthusiasm. Jeez, I'm being repelled by his enthusiasm, so I don't blame the monsters. Like, hey, bro, slow down. This inscription, it suggests, yes, a festival. Which means... Are you still here? I'm busy, you know. This is no time for chit-chat. If it's about the skull, you can keep it. You don't need to bring it back. It pales into insignificance when compared to all this. Oh. Okay, bye. See you never? See you later? Maybe, but hopefully never, honestly. Okay, well, let's go back to the river Nihil and see if using the skull over there or something is going to help. Just looking at your past videos, and I was wrong after all. Kiefer says that they were transported to another world. They say nothing about time travel specifically. So I wonder when the party, like, fully catches on about time travel. It must be, like, when they revisit the place and realize, like, time has changed. I guess there's no point where, like, anybody just goes, aha, it's time travel. They just eventually just start treating it like it's always been that way. Okay, let's go here. And let's just see what happens when we use the ancient skull. Nothing. What? We're standing in the wrong spot, maybe? Maybe we have to go all the way back to the main village. Maybe that'll be it. Well, away we travel. Seems to me that they are aware that it's time travel as soon as they revisit President Ballymolloy, but I don't know if they'd specifically tell anyone, because that's not even crazier than being transported to another world. That is a fair point. Like in this specific universe, teleportation in other worlds would probably seem more plausible than time travel. I would say it was at the start of Emberdale scenario as they're arriving and they see a volcano erupt, but once they actually get there, it hasn't happened yet. Yeah, that's... I actually think that they purposefully left it ambiguous to sort of say, like, the party figures it out when the player figures it out. And I think that, like, this deep into the game, they've been very clear about the time travel, so they're just treating it like normal, like you've already figured it out. I think that's just sort of part of the role-play experience. Okay. Oh my, what the heck? Sacred ones and watchers of... I'd missed that. Please, it is too soon for the elder to join you in heaven. Wait, what's going on here? Ah, it's you. You have arrived at a terrible moment, or perhaps I should say you arrived in just in time. Oh no. But don't tell me the old man's gonna croak. Old man? Ah! Old man! Elder Cully, he looks exhausted and is fast asleep.
I fear that this is the end for my husband. He has not been able to open his eyes since his collapse. Yes, this is it. This is his time. Please, you must pay our final respects. This is what he would wish. If only Hadid were here to see you also.
Well, I don't know where Hadid is. Does anybody know? Because I don't. Ah, you are the travelers, yes? Please, you must listen. The Elder collapsed a short while ago. What is more, when I attempted to inform Master Hadid, he was nowhere to be found. I must stay out here in case he comes back, and yet I am filled with anxiety for the Elder. I simply do not know what to do. Okay, well, I'm gonna go and I guess try to get Hadid. I don't know where he is. Maybe now that I've done this trigger, if I go back to the Nile, he'll be there. I think he's back at the temple where you fought the mini-boss / boss a few minutes ago. Okay, maybe I'll check there out first, because it is closer. That's probably a fair point. It's just like, he said he was, I think, yeah. Well, we'll try it out and see what happens. It's just, we keep being told that he's looking for the snake by the river. And when we go to the river, he's just not there. So, that was a lie, I guess. Let's see if we can find him. Maybe he's in here too. This man could be anywhere. Nah, it's not looking promising. I think he's maybe at the river now? Or he's somewhere else here. Not there. I don't know why it would be there. I guess we should maybe go and take... Oh, yeah, I think I'm going to try the river next and just see. And if I can't find him there, well, we might be in trouble. Might be in a lot of trouble. I have no idea. Try using the skull at the river. That's the only thing I can think of that you haven't tried. I did try that when we first got here, but I haven't tried it now. Let's try it again and see. Nothing. Oh, you know what? Well, she just told us to go back there. Let's see if there's maybe something in... We didn't go to Hadid's room. Did you talk to the Elder showing him the skull? We tried to talk to the Elder, but the Elder was unconscious on his deathbed. They're implying, like, this is it for him. Like, can't talk to him. His wife said he's dying. Everybody said that He's dying and don't know what to do. I gotta go be back later. All right, see you when you're back, Crystal. But we actually didn't check Hadid's room. So let's maybe see if there's something there. Or just talk to everybody. Mirabelle, when we were at the river, said we should go talk to the elder who is dying. I like those rhino things. They look cool. I feel bad about killing them. We did not go to Hadid's room, so we should go check out there. We also didn't talk to everybody here. Wait, what if we sleep here? Will something happen in the morning? No, I don't want to sleep here again. You know what, actually, now that I think about it, we didn't talk to the elder. We just were told that he's oh no, he's fast asleep. Maybe we have to talk to everybody? Maybe that's it.
How could he at a time like this? How could Hadid abandon his father in the moment of his greatest need? His only son. Oops.
Could be another talk to everyone thing, or show everyone the medallion if you haven't yet. Yeah, we'll try this. I don't know if we've talked everybody out. Oh! Hold on. Ah, okay, it was a talk to everybody thing. Classic.
But by the sands, Hadid.
Think you got it? Yeah. Wait, we're here to invade on your privacy.
Hadid, my boy, welcome home. But I fear your father.
Well, do not just stand there.
I had a strange sense that something was wrong. This is why I returned. Do you think it could have been... He could have been... Never mind. I thank you for coming to pay your respects. But do not expect a response. He breathes still, but his eyes no longer open. Khalid. Father. Hadid. Dear Hadid. I am not much longer for this world. That much I fear is obvious. I am glad you have returned, and our guest from afar also. I thank you for coming.
Father, please, you cannot leave us yet. The time is not right. I have yet to discover the location of the serpent. Queen Fertiti is still far from saved. If you are not here to ensure the safety of the village, I will be unable to continue my search.
So you have yet to locate the serpent. I see. Wait, that's sparkling. What could it be? Please, the object you carry, show it to me. Quickly.
Yes.
Surely not. Hadid, do you remember the tales of the serpent, the one you enjoyed so as a boy? How was the creature always described? With 2 great golden horns atop its head, yes. Can there be any other creature so endowed?
How does he know we have anything? I guess he read the script? Oh, sorry, Crystal. I just realized it was you who posted the other message. Sorry. In the chat that I have open here, both Crystal Time Gear and Greg's Retro Channel are like an identical purple color. Sometimes I can't tell who says what. It's always been like this in this pop-out window for my chat. Oh, never mind. I refreshed it and it changed the colors. It's much easier to tell apart. Welcome back, Crystal Time Gear. And Greg, yeah, I think he just read the script. And was told he had to look at the thing.
Look at this skull's horns. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you. At least now we know for certain. It is little wonder you could not find the beast, Hadid. It no longer lives. Hadid, you must end your fruitless search and take your rightful place as Elder of Al-Balad. But father, you must forget about the serpent. You must surely see that this is a lost cause, and while I understand your desperation to rescue the queen, I fear that nothing can be done. We must focus instead on ensuring that we desert dwellers do not die out altogether.
No problem. Let's just take things back in time.
You must become Elder of Al-Balad. This village requires your protection. You must take my place. You must.
I cannot. I refuse. What if the serpent had still been alive in this time and we just screwed with everything by showing them the skull for who knows how many years later? See, that's what I was wondering. Who's to say it's dead? We just have a skull from the future, and like the party doesn't say a word. He's like, "Oh, I see it. The beast is dead." And the other guy, he said it's been like an eon. Like we're in the past like a long time. Centuries. And then he's like, "Oh, I see it's dead." And the party's like, no comment. You are not dying, father. You cannot. You cannot abandon your village, your people, at a time like such as this. You are our elder. Your elder Khalid. Your work is not yet complete.
No, it is not complete, which is why you must complete it, my son and heir. My wandering friends, I fear I must ask another favor of you. We desert dwellers traditionally send our elders into the next life by ensuring their remains, entrusting their remains to the loving embrace of Mother Nihil. When my body is committed to the waters, I would ask that you also return the skull of the serpent to the river which gave it life. All life comes from the Nihil, and it is to the Nihil that it must return. I... Khalid! My apologies. I must ask that you leave.
Good point. That could have actually been a good sequel to this plot story. That would be interesting. Wait, so are we saying that the serpent is dead in the past? I thought that maybe they had just assumed that, but it wasn't true. Did we actually impact time? Like, I know that we're having an impact by returning these islands back to the world, but I didn't know that we were actually like changing stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Up to you to decide? Tricky. My father is dead. I must inform the people of the village. Okay, well, I guess we should go back upstairs. Think it was already dead by this time? Could be. Excuse me, could be. Why must I be spared? It would probably be better to leave her alone at a time like this. Oops. Sorry, it's just we were supposed to take his body, so... Krista might be right. Open, left for you to decide yourself. We are changing stuff to the extent that we are saving these people from destruction. That's why the islands were gone from the present in the first place. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. So by going back in time, we are, like, preventing the apocalyptic events, basically, that are happening to each island. But in saying that, like, it brings in some really massive paradoxes in time travel. Like, how can we say that bringing all these islands back would still ensure in the births of all the characters? Like, is this where time travel is a bit of a stretch for me? I don't really like time travel because it inherently comes with problems that I feel need to be addressed. Otherwise, it, like, leaves things too ambiguous to be... I don't know if believable is the right word, but I like concrete stuff and not things left to a paradox interpretation. Because even, like, just being up to interpretation is one thing, but a paradox is tricky. The only time I liked paradoxes in video games was Portal 2. But they were a plot device. He said that it's been shown that the changes take time to ripple through the timeline. Yeah, and I mean, it's pretty clear that we are chosen to save the islands. So it could be that this higher power that has the power to control time enough that we're protected from the paradoxes by reviving these islands, who's also not strong enough to just revive the islands themselves. No, I lost my train of thought. The idea is, I guess, that we are the chosen ones to save the islands and therefore are immune from any paradoxes? Because we actually watched Ballymolloy disappear. Yes, that is true. Yes. No. Wait, when did we watch it? Oh, sorry, we watched it reappear. Sorry, I read that as disappear. Yes, we did watch it reappear. And it reappeared, like, literally just by getting ripped out of the ground. You know, actually, Crystal Tiger, you might have a point in, like, I think that maybe our island exists and we all exist as if those islands were there. They've just been sealed away by being ripped out of time, by being put into the darkness by the evil demon. So it seems more like when we are going back in time, what we're doing is we're preventing the island from getting sucked into the darkness and returning it to the main timeline, which exists as though the islands are there. They're just not. So we're restoring everything to be the way it should be. Because part of it already was, I guess? I'm not going to comment on that one. That's starting to get into where I'd want to pull in an argument from stuff you haven't seen yet. Yeah, I guess I should probably play much more of the story before really drawing interpretations. Thank you all for assembling here. It is my sad duty to inform you that our beloved village elder, my father Khalid, is no more. Tomorrow his body will be returned to the waters of the Nihil, as tradition dictates. In the meantime, we shall return to our homes and make the necessary preparations. That is all I have to say for now. I will speak more in the morning. Asta and his friends spend a sleepless night at the elder's residence. Soft sobbing can be heard through the night, carried on the desert breeze. Then morning comes. I was wondering if they were going to give us a coffin. It would appear that everyone is gathered. Very well. Let us set out for the banks of the Nihil. And nothing interesting happened the whole way there. It is time. Let the ceremony begin. Mighty Mother Nihil, we have come here today to humbly request that you welcome Elder Khalid back into your life-giving embrace. Truly he was a man who followed the path of virtue. We ask that you take his body into your depth and carry him into the next life. Let him ride your gentle currents into the lands of paradise, and then back into this, the realm of the living, when the time comes for his rebirth. Beloved Elder, dear Father, I hereby vow to grant your dying wish, to carry out your final request. Elder Khalid has returned to Mother Nihil. I hereby humbly take his place. From this day forth, I will do my best to serve you all as Elder of Al-Balad. I solemnly swear to honor him and to preserve his memory. I ask you all for your assistance in achieving the same. A new elder is born to us. Elder Hadid. You have our undying support. I trust that you remember the request my father made of you, wanderers. The great serpent has perished, though you possess its skull, its soul has long since departed. We must both let go. For my part, I have resolved to build a greater raft, with the aid of which we may travel or traverse the Nihil without the mighty creature's aid. For your part, you must relinquish the serpent's skull, as my father requested. Return it to the waters that gave it life. After gently floats the serpent's skull upon the surface of the Nihil. Now both the serpent and my father are at peace. Come, we return to the village.
Something is happening. By the sands, behold, the Nihilit.
Is it going to restore it? Is it going to restore it? Oh, look at that thing. Oh. No questions asked. We're riding this thing. What? What in the... It is a miracle. I can hardly believe what I am seeing. The serpent lives. The serpent? Seems impossible. But no, this cannot be a dream. By all the powers in the heavens, Praise be to the unseen force that watches over the world, and of course to you, Asta. Dragon. And to you, his companions. This miracle is thanks to all of you. Now, at last, we have a chance. We must seize this opportunity. Fellow desert dwellers, I apologize, but I cannot become your elder. Not yet. The serpent has risen. I must ride upon its back and go to the aid of our queen. When I return triumphant, then shall I honor my father's wishes and fulfill my destiny.
Yes, yes, Hadid. Go do what you must. We believe in you.
I shall. Hopefully this thing doesn't eat me when I jump on it. Ah! Now, serpent, do you understand the words of men? Please permit me to ride upon your back. We must journey upstream and rescue Queen Fertiti. I refuse. Just kidding. This is a nice dragon. Well, they call it a serpent. It feels like to me like it's a water dragon almost. Like, look at it. You're telling me that's not a dragon? Come on. Come on. It's the closest thing we've seen to a dragon yet. This would appear to be our destination. Alas, Asta, we do not have much time. Come, we must hurry. We must prepare for anything. Boy, that's a Lapras. Listen here. Alright? You're not wrong. Wrong color. But you're not wrong. Colorblind? Maybe. Okay, so we made it to this side. I don't see any secret chests or nothing. Gotta check. Oh, I knew it. I knew there would be a chest. Get over here. Now, what are the odds it's a canna box? Okay, not a canna box. Drizzle leaf. Oh my. It's a lot of enemies here. Yeah, they almost seem reluctant to call anything a dragon in remakes lately, like the GBA remake of Final Fantasy V. It's Hiryu, Windrake. Alright, Windrake, not a dragon, even though its food is still called dragon grass. It's not a dragon, it just acts like a dragon, looks like a dragon, sounds like a dragon, eats like a dragon, but it's not a dragon. I feel like maybe they're trying to like drift away from the name dragon because it's like maybe becoming a cliche. Or maybe there's a fear of trademark conflict. Well, Drake is a synonym for dragon though. What drives me crazy is when people call wyverns dragons. This is actually pretty nice music. When people call a wyvern a dragon, like, it's not really like... It's not like... You're not, like, entirely wrong, but you're also very wrong. And if a real dragon heard you call a wyvern a dragon, they would immediately roast you. Like, immediately. Well, technically dragons have to have 2 wings and 4 legs. Yeah. That, like, to be honest with you, the only ones... Well, I guess a lot of the dragons in Dragon Quest don't have wings. They just have 4 legs. And to be honest with you, I thought a Drake was a dragon with no wings. I could be wrong. And if you're a wyvern with no wings, you were a T-Rex. All I know is that in Dungeons and Dragons, if you were to ever tell... A Drake is basically... No, wait. No, lately in Dragon Quest games, wyverns have been called chimeras. A drake is basically a dragon with no wings. Okay, that's what I thought. You know, like the only thing I know for sure about the only reason I know about dragon 4-leg thing is because in Dungeons and Dragons, true dragons have 4 legs and 2 wings and get incredibly offended if you mix up wyverns and dragons. Drake comes from Draco, which is Latin for dragon. I see. Because I'm rewatching Game of Thrones at the moment, and the dragons in Game of Thrones are wyverns, and everybody calls them dragons, and it's like, if a real dragon heard you talking like that, you'd be fried. Super fried. What has happened to you? Are you injured?
Thank the heavens. You are a desert dweller, are you not?
Yeah, those are very clearly wyverns. Yeah, they're not even dry. I am. Tell me, what has happened here?
We must pray to him. If we do not, Queen Fertiti will be... Oh, but I alone cannot. I cannot...
Calm yourself. You must explain everything that has happened. Start from the beginning.
I am utterly devoted to the spirit of the land, as Queen Fertiti. Alas, when we were captured by the monsters, we were forced to offer prayers and dedication to the great evil instead. Each such prayer that we spirit maidens offer up causes the monster's power to grow. The fiends become more powerful with every passing day.
Though I also say this, given Dragon Quest IX has multiple wyverns they call dragons. Yeah. In Fairy Tale, they were wyverns, and they just lumped the wyverns in with dragons, slightly nettled by that one. Oof. I need a game that just, treats dragon lore. Well, I guess dragon lore is really pulled in from, different mythologies throughout history, so can you really say there's one true dragon lore? It's really whatever the world says. But to me, dragons gotta have 4 legs. That's really the most important difference for me between dragons and wyverns is the leg count. And that's only because of Dungeons and Dragons. But...
But we have little choice. We were told that if we do not offer these prayers, we would be killed, despite this Queen Fertiti refused. And as punishment, she was taken from us and imprisoned somewhere.
Only played maybe 1/4 of Dragon Quest IX, so I wouldn't know. Oof. From everything that I've heard from Crystal Time Gear, you gotta play Dragon Quest IX. Somewhere within the likeness? I must hurry to her. Later, injured lady. Poor girl.
And you are? Ah, I see you carry the seal. Then it seems my people owe you a great debt.
Wink, wink. Thought you tried to escape, did you? Well, you couldn't have made a much more ham-fisted attempt at it. That's right. I'm a pig.
I would, but no DS. I have to emulate it right now. Monster Hunter, then, I guess. They actually call wyverns wyverns and dragons dragons. That being said, they call a unicorn a dragon, so please play Dragon Quest IX. I cannot say that enough. I feel like just Crystal Time Gear is synonymous with Dragon Quest IX for me. Those two things are just intertwined. They're basically the same. Okay, I will ASAP. I haven't actually touched it, but I believe the emulator for Dragon Quest IX is pretty solid, from what I understand.
You're lucky we're incredibly nice. Go on, trotter along back to your little friends and get praying to the Demon King.
This is praying.
And who might you be? Whoever you are, couldn't have made much a rasher decision than coming here. We were just looking for some fresh sacrifices.
Desime and Melon DS are both really solid emulators, and Dragon Quest IX runs really well on both. I personally really liked Melon DS. Desmumi, I don't know how to pronounce it. I found it, what did it lack? It lacked a feature that I really like in Melon DS. And I can't even tell you what the feature is off the top of my head. But when I tried, I started with Melon DS, and when I tried using Desmume, it just didn't work. for me for whatever I was trying to do. I used Disney because that's what I was introduced to, but it's a little less than intuitive. To be fair, Melon DS is not really that much better from what I saw. And with Melon DS, you also need to locate some extra files that you need to hook up to it. Let's see, what was it? You need to have the BIOS 7, BIOS 9, and the firmware files from the DS. But you know what? Like, if you can get your hands on them, which they're pretty accessible. Honestly, if anyone ever like needed them and they want to try Melon DS, I could probably send them to you over Discord. But yeah. Yeah, Melon DS is a little bit harder to set up, but once you have those files, you literally just need to go into the setup and just like put the file address in, just point it to where they are, and it's all good to go. And then after you do it once, it's all set up. I think it was the... I actually can't remember why Dismume didn't work for me, but it didn't work for some reason. What was it? Maybe it was the upscaling, like the quality upscaling. That sounds kind of like PCSX2, which I had to set up recently. Oh, are there like extra files you need to link up with that as well?
What? How? Who are you?
Goodbye, pig pun pigs. Thank you so much. Oh, you are injured. Perhaps I can be of assistance. I don't think we're really that injured, but thanks anyways. Yeah, I don't know anything about upscaling. I prefer to run at native resolution. I found that when I was running things at native resolution, it did not look very good in the live stream, which is why I was upscaling them. I was upscaling them just so that the quality looked okay in the live stream. Otherwise, I probably would have played it the original. But like the non-upscaled looked really bad in my streams, I found. But that's just me. I don't, yeah. Yeah, PCSX2 required the BIOS files from the PS2 to run. The only two DSMUs I've heard of were Dismume and NoGBA, and could only ever get Dismume working 50% of the time. I haven't had that issue, so I don't know. I also found that with Dismume, I had a lot of trouble getting the audio to work. Like, the audio sounded really bad. I cannot for the life of me remember why I didn't use it. There was a very specific reason. It's driving me crazy that I can't remember it now. It's driving me so crazy. I'm gonna reinstall it just so I can figure out why I didn't use it. I don't know. It's gonna bug me though. It's gonna bug me all night. You must dedicate your energies to saving Queen Fertiti. Having seen you fight, I know that you have the strength required. And you must rescue my fellow spirit maidens also. They helped me escape, as I was the youngest among them. But I cannot feel joy or relief while my sisters are still held captive, and forced to prey to the darkness of all beings. The audio tends to lag sometimes with Dismume. It's tied to frame rate for some reason, even if the game that you're emulating doesn't do that. Yikes. That's not fun. Because Dragon Quest IX doesn't tie music to frame rate on the... I just remembered why! Okay, in Dismume, you can only link one button to each... one button to each action. And on the DS only had the D-pad. It didn't have a joystick. But I had my Melon DS set up that I could use on my controller here. I could either use the D-pad or the joystick. And especially in like Dragon Quest 4, 5, and 6, when you can move in any direction, I liked the joystick more for that. So there were a lot of times I wanted to use them, and I kept switching back and forward. Desmume did not allow me to do both. I had to pick one or the other. That was the reason. It's a really weird reason, but that's the reason. That never came up for me because I used the plus pad. If the original game used the plus pad. Yeah, I wish I was more in that habit. But for me, it's like I will play a lot of times the most accessible way. Granted, when it comes to when I go back through and I play all these games on their original platforms, I'm also going to try to play them on original controllers the best that I can, just to get that original experience. So like when I'm playing the NES versions, I have an NES USB controller here that I'm going to try to use for that. And I'm gonna go from there. Okay, I should really take on this dungeon. I'm not good at talking and playing. I'll like start rambling and forget that I'm supposed to be playing a game. That door's locked. This door's locked. Okay, assume this door will probably be locked too. Yep. Can we get in here? It's also sealed. Okay. I think it's pretty clear there's only one way we can go. So we'll go that way. Except we haven't gone up here yet. Because I also really messed with the key bindings for Dragon Quest VIII because I couldn't handle the transition from the game being with a PS2 controller and me using an Xbox controller. Yeah, I would almost like... Well, I have an Xbox One controller and a PS4 controller, so I think if I was playing like a PS2 game, I would probably use my PS4 controller for that. But I also have the hardware on hand. Oh, a clue maybe. Should you wish for an audience with the spirit of the land, first you must prove that you have the trust of the desert dwellers. Next, you must show your knowledge of the path of virtue, the road the noble people of the sands take through life. Follow the path around the statues, one for each step on the way to virtue. Succeed, and the way to the spirit of the land shall open before you. There's a small indentation in the... Oh. So, let's see if it'll let me use the seal. Oh, it does. Sounds like something heavy is moving. Whoa, what's this? Something heavy moved. What heavy moved? Oh, the door. Wait, what did that do? No, no, no. Did it open this? No. Oh, did pressing on the button just activate this or something? Never used a PlayStation controller, so I have zero experience with that. Ah. Fair enough, yeah. That door remains shut, this door remains shut, and that... Oh, this door opened. Okay. What next? BRB? Alright, see you when you are back. Oh, this door is now open. And that leaves one more door. Which should open up this door. Okay, let's go down those stairs that we blatantly ignored while we solved this puzzle. Guess you can't escape them all.
the accursed monsters. They swore to us that the queen would be freed if we worked for them.
A lot of you guys seem to have not survived. My goodness.
This is the end for me. I wish only that I could have seen my mother's face one more time before I passed.
Oh no, an unexpected. Classic. 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 Ah. These things are scary. Look at them. They look like they spend all their time working out and not trimming their nails. That's the only thing they do. Are those two things.
They enslave mere children such as yourselves now. Does their villainy know no bounds? And why, now that the likeness of the great evil has been completed? They have no need for any of us. If you are able, you would do well to attempt to flee this place. A black fate awaits those who remain.
Yikes, yeah, good idea. We're out of here. Later. Oh, I want to go around this way. Oh no, urns. Oh man.
Scree! I tell you what, the spirit of the land's got some incredible power.
You're not wrong there. Must be all those prayers of people around here always offering up to him. He must be in hog heaven with all that adoration day in and day out.
And it's not working out badly for the Demon King either, now that we've given the statue a facelift.
Squee! He's glowing brighter every day.
And you know what that means. More power for Setish the Punisher, and for us. We'll be wallowing in the stuff before long. Squee!
All hail the spirit of the land. Squee! All hail the spirit of the Demon King. All hail the soon-to-be most powerful pigs in the world. Squee! Squee! Yeah, long may the spirit of the land's stupid worshippers continue to make the Demon King stronger. Stupid swine. Squee!
I gotta kill these pigs. They're driving me crazy. I don't like the way they talk. I don't like their attitude. Okay, anyways, I gotta go back down because I didn't hit these urns. Ah, see? See the strength. Use that on me. Got strength up. See the resilience. Who's that going to? Oops. 44, 44, 39. It's going to 39. Oolong's people are rising. Yeah, seems that way. And we know what happens with Oolong's people, what they wish for. I feel like nobody talks about... Oh, ow, ow. Nobody talks about what the first ever Dragon Ball wish was. Ever. Yes, ace that. Like, the first time the Dragon Balls are ever used in the entire series, it's for that. Huh? I guess Crystal Time Gear, you came back at a weird point in the conversation. But yeah, I was just mentioning that the very first wish made for the dragon to the dragon in Dragon Ball was by Oolong, who wished for panties. Technically, that wish saved the world, though. I mean, it only saved the world because it took up the wish, so someone else couldn't make a worse one. So I just come back to my computer screen and all I saw was Ace's message. Yeah, that would definitely be something to come back to. Maybe I should have gone up those other stairs first, but... Oh, cutscene.
So, all in the temple palace perished? But then what was the point in... Why did I...
Whether you believe it or not, it is the truth. None of the inhabitants of the temple palace remain. If you allow yourself to be imprisoned here in the hopes of keeping the subjects alive, well, I'm afraid that did not happen.
I am so terribly tired.
I had thought that I could buy them some time, that my people might rise up and drive the monsters from the desert, but the fiends had no intention of honoring their bargain. All the time I was wasted, flattering them, attempting to curry their favor. All was for nothing. I have failed in my duty to my subjects. I have failed in my duty to the spirit of the land. My life is forfeit. I see the contempt in which you hold me, and I understand it. If it please you, take up the nearest blade and... You said the jewels on the monsters used to plunge the desert into darkness are somewhere above us, yes?
Wait, where are you going? You cannot go anywhere with injuries such as yours.
Your subjects have not all perished. There are those here and in Al-Balad who still believe in you. I will tell you no... Whoa, I just lost my ability to read. It just left me. I will tell no one of what was spoken here. You of your desires to throw away your life. People should not hear such things of their queen. We heard it. Oh, these poor people running their heads through the bars.
And who might you be? Are you acquaintances of Hadid's?
I am sorry that you had to witness such a shameful display. I am sure you know by now I am Fertiti, Queen of the Desert. And my temporary embarrassment is immaterial. Far more important is Hadid's life. If you are his friend, you must go after him. He goes to face Setish, the Punisher, the merciless brute who has influenced such suffering on us all. And he goes alone. I told him of the 2 rubies embedded by Setish into the face of the great likeness that plundered our realm into darkness. And I told him, too, that removing them may yet save the desert from a black fate. Despite my protestations at his inquiries, on hearing this, he chose the only path open to a man of virtue. He chose to act. But any who touch the rubies will surely face Setish's wrath, and alone he does not stand a chance. You must go to his aid. You must hurry. Please, take this with you. We received the black key. It was dropped by one of the monsters. I do not know what door it opens, but I suspect that it may be of use. Now go, and may the spirit of the land bestow his protection upon you. Oh. Wounds are healed again. This game's like drowning us in heals. My goodness. I don't know what to do with them all. Oh, I should have known. I should have known. It was too good to be true. Oh, they're getting me. I should have known. That was such an obvious trap. In retrospect. I feel ashamed. I feel ashamed for falling for that. This is gonna be one of those like puzzles that's like, you take one wrong step, you're going for a long walk. Enjoy. A lot more monsters this time around, my goodness. Luckily, we are super strong, so it's not a threat. What does this say? True royalty never chooses the path least painful to itself. All right. Well, this is still the path least painful to us if we use this spell. I want that chest. Is it even possible to get it? Is it possible to get that chest? I feel like it's not. Or if it is, you have to go the long way around. Am I being greedy? How much health do we have? Okay, we're good. I'm probably being greedy. Can't escape that. Oh boy. can do much about that. Here's my theory. You have to go back down, walk here, and across, and then down. And it's a canna box. Of course it's a canna box. This is the cruelest dungeon yet in this game. I'm calling it right now. This is the dungeon of cruelty. Oh, this is cruel. This is cruel, cruel, cruel. Ew! A vile vial. I love that, a vile vial. I don't know why I hadn't read that yet. Can we acknowledge how horrifyingly brutal the death of the vial is? It shatters. Its physical form shatters. That's gotta be very painful for a vial. Okay, we can get in here. What do we got? Come on, something good. An agility ring. Ooh, okay. The canna box. Ugh, put that massive tongue away. We don't need to see it. That's huge. Huge tongue. Oh, nope. Oh, there we go. Mini medal. Okay, what do we do with the agility ring? So it can bring me up to 91, Maribel to 120, or Ruff to 122. I almost want to use it on myself. What do I have? I have the strength ring. I do not want to use it on myself. I don't know what the garter does. Let's give it to Maribel. Oh, shoot, wait. She already had it. So what is this? Oh, this does defense up a little bit. Yeah, I would much rather a plus 20 agility over a plus 3 defense. Okay, we're kind of stuck here. How do we get out? What? Uh-oh. Okay, good. I was like, are we stuck here? Okay, up we go.
Right, time for today's prayer. Trotter along up those stairs and tell the Demon King you think he's a handsome swine, or whatever it is you do. Oh, and your little friends who tried to run away will be joining you before long. I bet the boys we sent after her made her squeal for pulling that little stunt. Squeal!
Might we at least wait until our sister has returned before beginning? We will not be able to concentrate on our prayers until we know that she is safe.
Yes, but please.
Oh, yes, but please, if you could give us just a little more time.
You're joking, aren't you? Satish would make sausage meat of me if he thought I was being nice to you. Get a move on.
Very well, but I must ask one last question first. Queen Fertiti, is she safe? You must tell us. We will not be able to focus on our prayers at all until we know that she is alive and well.
You lot seem suspiciously desperate to pull off your prayers today. What exactly is going on?
What is going on? What? Of course isn't. They love these. Yeah, I think she'd do better with agility, especially since she's your healer, right? Yeah, she has Sage. Well, she was trained in Sage, but I guess she doesn't have Sage abilities anymore, but she does have Druid. I should double check, see what she has, really. So spells. She has full heal, mid heal. She doesn't have multi-heal, actually. Unless it's over here. Druid gets pretty much all the healing of a Sage. Okay. I'm not seeing multi-heal unless I'm blind. Does multi-heal come at stage 8? Because she's stage 7. It must. Or she just doesn't get it. Pretty sure Druid does get multi-heal? I'm not seeing it here. It looks like Hero gets that. Does Hero get it? From what I'm seeing here, the Hero gets Omni-Heal at tier 7. But yeah, there's no multi-heal on the Druid. It's almost better to put her as a Sage. Maybe just let the Hero be the healer. That's weird. You would think the Druid would have that. There's a way to get her multi-heal, though, if you want to mess around with the monster vocations. So, abilities you earn from monster vocations, are those permanent? Because I know, like, intermediate abilities you lose when... Oh, here we go. Oh, perfect. Heal Slime does get multi-heal when they master. And I have a Heal Slime heart. That actually works perfectly. I'll do that. I just need to actually get her to the point where she can train vocations again. Okay, good. Monster vocations have basic, intermediate, and advanced, just like human vocations. Oh, okay, so if you have the basic... Like, you keep the basic abilities the same. Oh, wait. Oh, no, they're all permanent. I'm just reading here. Spells and abilities you learn in any monster vocation, regardless of vocation tier, are permanently kept with that character. So, if I do the Heal Slime, I'll for sure keep multi-heal. So, that's huge. That's huge. I didn't know that. Well, I didn't either until just now. There's a chest there. Oh. You go all the way back around now. I believe that's probably how I got multi-heal on her, because I had Maribel as a druid. Well, she's really, like, the druid gets some crazy abilities, though. Like, you have that special summon, Big Banga, Hellfire, Lightning Storm, Pyrofire, Magma Blast. Like, you get crazy stuff. I'm really excited to eventually get that special summon. I just can't use it right now. Oh, we're outside. Druid is well worth the loss of a multi-heal. Yeah, especially because you do eventually get Omni-Heal on the hero, which does have a high cost of use, but small price to pay, really. Ooh, Silver Cuirass. Is that any? Is that... Hold on. Why are you not... Wait, why aren't you using your chain? Oh, I know why. Pretty easy to get multi-heal, so good to get that on her. Yeah, well, I was just scrolling down here, and I believe the Heal Slime... Heal Slime is 160 battles to master, so it's not exactly fast, but it's not the end of the world, really. Once I get to points in the game that have no level cap, I'll be flying. Okay, so those stairs go up, but you can also go up by going around... here? Ah, it's a dead end. Course it is. I went all the way here for nothing. Wow, Maribel, good use of the anti-magic spell. Would have been really worried about them using magic in not their turn. I almost wish you could, like, get a bit more creative with the AI. Like, don't use magic mixed with show no mercy. Would be kind of nice. Ah! He Naruto ran us. I guess I should call it Ninja Run, but let's be honest. Okay, we gotta go all the way around and down. Around and down. There's another monster vocation that's good to get, but I don't think you've seen that monster yet. Oh, fair enough. I'll have to wait and see then. I know that there's a ton of monster vocations. Like, in this guide that I'm looking at for vocations, for the monster vocations, there are 34 between the basic, advanced, and master tier. So it's... most don't really do much good. Yeah, I won't bother with most of them, but if there are a few that either give me really, really good abilities, or some that just have those things like getting multi-heal on a character, you know, if those things come up, I'll probably want to get them. Surely we're getting close. There it is. Okay.
Where did you swine spring from? I thought we dealt with all the humans who could put up a good fight.
You saved us, thank you. We heard whisperings of a desert dweller on the floor above attempting to destroy the likeness of the great evil. We were doing our best to occupy the monsters in order to buy him some time to achieve this noble aim.
Ah, that's what they were up to. Okay. Okay, can't escape that one. Oh, and it's in the encounter is made up of all the enemies we've avoided so far. Ah, shoot. Passed one into another. I was not paying attention that time. Ah, I just want to get to these stairs. These enemies are brutal. Nail biter. They're called nail biters. There's no chance these guys bite their nails. No chance whatsoever, unless their mouths are made of pencil sharpeners. Like... okay. Do we need to fire another architect? Because I'm looking at this building's like layout, and I'm thinking we need to fire another architect. This is redonk. He's down.
Such a shame that I should come along just as you were about to remove those rubies and save the desert. Ah, what a pitiful sight. What's the matter with you? Can't you stand? You should have known better than to attack one such as I in your weakened state, worm.
Not that you would have stood a chance, even at full strength. My power is great and growing greater by the day. And it's all thanks to the prayers your precious spirit maidens often up on your behalf. You've brought some friends along. Then I suppose that means I have some more killing to do.
Oh, I thought we'd be able to just get him. That sucks.
Come, let us have some fun.
Okay, let's see how you like my Kafrizzle. Does he count as a dragon? I wonder if any, like, abilities I have in relation to that. Let's see how a Dragon Slash performs. Dragon Slash, not very effective. So, let's do a Kafrizzle, because let's be honest. Nice. That's more like it. Fight spells offensive Kafrizzle. Put him in the ground. That is my all-time favorite spell. I will never change my mind, probably, depending on what other ones come up. Looks like the advanced multiplications are pretty good, but most of those are very late game or post game. That is a good point. Maribel, what the heck happened to you? Do I need to multi-heal? I guess I have multi-heal. Will it be in time? Never mind. What was that ability? Does she have like a multi-heal that's in an ability? Meditation? Is there though? Like, is there a multi-heal ability? What do we have here? It's a single heal? Hustle dance. Okay, right. Does she have hustle dance? Does she get hustle dance? Is that in the druid? Oh, she has hustle dance. She does have that. So she has a multi-heal. So druid does get the hustle dance. Also, it's luminary that gets it. Dancer does not. I remember that because I took luminary very late in Dragon Quest VI and had no idea that ability was a thing, and it blew my mind. It's not as effective as multi-heal. No, it's not as effective, but I think it's free. I don't think it actually costs, like, MP to use. You did it. Now, please, you must hurry and remove the rubies, please. Hadid. Yeah, I think it's still 0 MP in this game. Nice, because then you can just spam it over and over. But I want her to do other things, too. We'll see. You are alive. Thank the heavens. Your Majesty, Please do not concern yourself with me. The rubies, they must be removed. And there's like 20 people here and no one's done it yet. So these are the heroes who defeated the mighty Satesh. Extraordinary. But never mind that, there's no time to waste. The moment we have awaited for so long is finally at hand. The rubies that form the great evil's eyes may be removed, and the curse afflicting the desert lifted. Will you do me the honor of assisting in the removal of these blighted gems and the liberation of my people? Yes. I know it's free in Dragon Quest VI. Very well, I shall remove the rubies on the right. Please, you remove them on the left. I'm so paranoid in these games that I'm low-key expecting her to be a secret villain. You understand what you must do, yes? First, I will remove this ruby, then you must remove the one on your side. Why is she talking so cryptically? Why does this guy's face look like it's made of chocolate? The ruby is free. Now, remove the other and bring light back to the desert. think I had the same thought. The ruby is glowing, giving off an eerie, malevolent light. Remove it? Yes. Well, they said touching it would be bad, didn't they? Yeah? Nah? The sudden emission of evil energies is causing the likeness to crumble. Come, we must hurry. We must escape. Mighty spirit of the land, please do not forsake those who have faithfully followed the path of virtue.
Ah!
Giant stone as big as Asta, and yet... Oh! Fits in pocket. Yeah. They sure love these, like, was it bag of many things? What's it called in D&D? Why can I not remember that? It's like that infinite bag. Oh, bag of holding. Yeah, it's that bag of holding magic that video games love to use. And, like, video games love to do that. You're like, magic pocket. Like, how much stuff are we carrying, really?
Praise be to the spirit of the land. I had worried that after so long in the water you might not regain consciousness, but all is well, it seems. Now, if you will excuse me.
Okay. Wait. Oh, here's Hadid. Or like Animal Crossing can fit 20 castle walls in pocket without an issue. Yep. Or like a chest in Minecraft can hold hundreds, if not thousands, of chests. Same object, same size, all fit. Hadid is lying on the ground. He's not moving at all.
Oh, spirit of the land, I ask that you hear my prayer, that you perform this small miracle for your humble and virtuous servant. Please, restore the breath to his body.
Oh.
Hadid! Oh, heavens me! It was you who revived me? Why would you do such a thing after I do not understand. All who dwell in the desert are my subjects, and it is my duty to care for them. As your queen, I have no right to deny you my aid, nor would I wish to.
Thank you.
Now I am certain that there is much for us to discuss, but perhaps we should do so back at the village. You must be tired, your majesty. All of you must. Come, let us return to Al-Balad.
Everyone returns to the village, where a feast is held to celebrate the return of the queen and the appointment of the new elder. Okay, new theory. Asta, Mirabelle, and Ruff are not heroes. They have no interest in saving people. They just love feasts. Because everywhere they go, they do something, and then everybody has a feast and a party that goes well into the night. Asta and his friends are hailed as heroes for helping Hadid to save the desert, and many a toast is drunk to their good health. Then morning comes.
Oh, you have awoken already.
I mean, why do you think Ruff is always talking about food? Yep.
I was expecting that perhaps you would need to rest for longer.
Well, even if it's just for a feast, they're saving people, so still heroes. I feel like, to a certain degree, intent or reason behind why you do what you do dictates how heroic you are. Ah, you have awoken, and that is and at the perfect time. I've just finished perusing the funds to see if we had enough for the rebuilding of the Temple Palace. After all, to leave it in its current monster-ravaged condition is simply out of the question. Incidentally, the serpent has not been seen since the likeness of the great evil was destroyed. Seems the noble creature has disappeared once more. I wonder if perhaps he came to us on the orders of the spirit of the land, and, his work complete, has never returned whence he came. But I digress. The people of Al Balad are most grateful to you for all that you have done. I, too, thank you from the bottom of my heart. As a small gesture of our appreciation, we wish to offer you the treasure of our storeroom. Feel free to collect them at your convenience. I pray that they will prove useful to you in your adventures. Farewell, and may the spirit of the land guide you always. Okay. Which was the storeroom? This one? I'm going in. Try to stop me now, old man. I have special permission. Medicinal herb? Nothing. Ah. Oh. There's our next yellow piece. Oh, you didn't go in here before? No, we weren't allowed. Whenever we tried to go in, the old man would stop us. A leather whip? That's definitely not better than the current whip we have, right? Whoa, 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 whoa. No, okay, that's a downgrade. The guy lets you in with the seal of the sands? Oh. You know, now that you're saying that, it sounds really obvious. But to be honest with you, when he told us we weren't allowed in, I just said, great. Sounds good, and never tried again. He wouldn't let you in before because they were hiding some of the temple women in there? Oh. I wondered where they came from. So it sounds like we might be done in this segment. We might be time to return back to the present? Question mark? Oh, I nearly forgot. We left that silly old archaeologist at the palace, didn't we? Alright, we better go pick him up before we travel back to the present, I think. I'd go to the temple palace, but otherwise, yes. Yeah, I think that's what we're supposed to do. Wouldn't want to abandon the poor archaeologist. Ah, I'm glad it's you. I realized I hadn't yet thanked you for bringing me here. Sorry about that. There's also something I needed to tell you. Now, I hope you don't consider me rash or reckless, but I've decided to stay on here. I have no relatives or dependents back in my world, so it's not as if anyone will miss me. And I don't miss archaeology either, scrabbling around in a fog of ignorance, barely making any progress, when all the knowledge I seek is right here, all of it. Can you imagine how happy that makes me? In just a few hours in this world, I've learned more than I managed in my entire career back home. Ah, I never imagined I could feel so happy and fulfilled. It's all down to you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that reminds me, I have a favor to ask. If you ever happen to visit the dig site again, could you give this to the guard who works there? He always works so hard, bless him. I imagine he's still standing in front of that ladder making sure no one enters the site. A care package. I hope it's a dismissal letter so we can get down there and get the shard that's, like, obviously there. Take care and farewell. Okay, so that's useful. Have I got Aaron Girl written across my face or something? Fine, I'll take the stupid package, but I'll only deliver it at a time that suits me, so there. Predator missile. Where are we trying to go? Where I'm lost. And immediately combat. You already defeated Satesh? I ended up having everyone as a sage for Kaboom and multi-heal spells. Oh. He almost killed Maribel, but she just healed herself back up. And I spammed out my Frizzle spell, which was pretty effective. Yeah, he Kefrizzled it to death and then some. Hey, Kefrizzle is my all-time favorite spell. I can't help it. It just happens. I want to go back to here. Let's just go straight to the dig site and deliver that care package, because I will 100% absolutely forget if I don't do it. So, I didn't think a Frizzle would work on a boss. Shows what I know about battle techniques. Yeah, I mean, hang on, I gotta do like this. That's how your thing's supposed to do it. Yeah, I think for me, I've just like, this game has been pretty good about letting me do lots of stuff to bosses. Like the first boss I fought, I was able to put to sleep, which I didn't think was possible with bosses, but... So, this game's pretty friendly with that sort of stuff, so far. If it's resistant, yeah, I guess if it was resistant to fire, I'd have to just spam out a different ability, but... Maybe not such a fun spell. Like, what's more fun than dropping a massive meteor of fire on your enemy? Roll up, roll up. Wait, the skull's back. Crackle, it destroys everything with pillars of ice. Kaboom. Okay, okay. You guys are making some pretty strong contenders, and I will say, the first time I saw Crackle and Kaboom in Dragon Quest VI, those animations for those spells blew my mind. So, I guess really the Ka version of most of the spells is pretty intense. Okay, so there's a new... Okay, I lurk from bed. I'm falling asleep. Peace, everyone. Thanks for the stream. No worries, Ace. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, so we're here. Where's the ladder that's being guarded? It's probably right at the beginning, and I just walked right past it. If this guy gets dismissed, I can guarantee we're getting a shard or fragment because, like, let's be honest. Back near the tent? Yeah, I knew it. I walked right past it, didn't I? Yep. Oh. Gonna record another DW4 video when the stream ends. Ooh, awesome. Watcher, you're Dr. Digby's friend, ain't ya? How's the old brain box doing? Let's hand over this. Hey, what's this? Crikey, so he's found someone with some amazing archaeology stuff to look at, and he's never coming back. And he sent me a little something to say thanks for all me hard work. God blimey, he didn't have to do that. What a bloke. Right then. Looks like there ain't much point me standing around here no more. I was starting to get a bit lonely anyways, if I'm honest. Thanks for delivering that little package. And if you do bump into Doc again, tell him... let him know I'm more than happy to go and work for him wherever he ends up. Yeah, ooh, another yellow frag. Mint. Okay. Oh. So it's not straightforward getting there. Evidently. Well, dead end here. Geez, they're really making me work for this fragment. My goodness. I gotta stop leaning so much while I stream. I feel like I don't like the way I look on camera when I'm like hunched over. I need to like stand up straight more. My goodness. I gotta be up. Like that would get me to that pot anyways. Wait, where is the fragment? I've lost it. Oh, mini medal! Wait, yeah, I've totally lost the fragment. Where is it? Climb up the ladder, please. Wait, where is it? I lost it. Stop. Now don't use the ladder. My eye. Oh, it's down there. It was the camera angle that got me. Okay. Now, let's do this. I love that animation. That looks so sick. Okay, so there's a whole new island for us to explore. However, it is like well after midnight for me and well after my bedtime. I really wanted to finish that whole segment and that boss fight. So I am going to make a save here, and I think this is where we will call the stream tonight. Just gotta make sure to take a note of what to do next, which will be to explore a new island. Explore new island. This will be the desert Egypt theme. So, thanks for the stream. Have a great night. Yes, thank you for hanging out, Crystal Time Gear. It's always a pleasure. See you next time. Back to TW4 for now. Awesome, Greg. Good luck with that. Have fun. Thanks for hanging out. Again, always a pleasure. Yeah, I guess not much more to say than that, but have a great night, everybody, and I will see you in the next stream. Have a good one.